Okay.
So he doesn't know where he's going and what he's doing. And then last minute, I'll be like, oh, we need a babysitter. And I throw the whole ecosystem into chaos because I don't communicate what we are doing.
Scheduling confusion.
And you're busy, too.
I am.
Even when you're not doing work stuff, you're busy.
You are right about that.
Like, annoyingly busy.
All right, survey says...
Oh.
Did not make the
Damn it,
list.
Kevin, add that one to the list.
He actually does agree with your 2 strikes, Virginia. He just didn't have enough time. The list was too long.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, call so you spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Good morning. It is the KVJ show. What is going on, everybody? Yeah. Here we go. Happy Thursday. Getting to that weekend. Looking forward to it. Exciting stuff. Been having some great weather lately, too.
This week kind of flew by, right?
Yeah.
It's going by pretty quick.
I think it's going to get a little cold front, though, over the weekend.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, so the hot is back today, but it's going to be short-lived.
Okay.
I mean, it's almost Valentine's, y'all. We're already there.
You're
I know.
right.
It's all over the place. Boy, they got the Valentine stuff. It's up. Boy, you walk into, or I was like at a Walgreens or CVS the other day, and just wall to wall.
Do they still do that for kids, where they give each student a Valentine's Day, or is that too...
Yeah, well, okay, here's what happened at Rocco's school last year. So I asked, and I think one of the teachers told me, oh, no, we don't really do a lot of Valentine stuff, so don't worry about it. And then Valentine's Day came, and Rocco had like 15 Valentine goodie things from all his classmates, and I didn't give anything to the other kids because they told me, I don't make a big deal out of it.
They will remember it, too, because I remember back in first grade who got me stuff and who did not.
For this year, we are getting stuff for the other classmates, and I'm never taking that advice again. If anybody ever tells me, oh, don't make a big deal of the gift giving for the kids at school, I will never listen to that advice because I felt so bad last year when Rocco got like 15 little goodie bags and we had nothing for the other kids.
Yeah, he's just sitting there going, thanks.
Thanks.
Cool, thanks.
We look like the
Cool,
jerks
thanks.
that just collect and take.
Yeah. Do they have a rule, I wonder, and maybe somebody can text in and answer this, where you have to get something for everybody? You can't come in and just give for...
Yes, I think all classes have that, and if they're doing it right...
It's all or nothing.
The teacher should give all the students a list of everybody in the class so that the parents can go home with the little person and sign a little Valentine to each classmate individual.
Because back in the day, it was not like that. If you didn't get a Valentine's Day, you didn't get one. I remember my crush back in second grade, I got her a candy bar, a big candy bar, along with a card. It's kind of a big deal.
That was a big deal. What'd she do?
She did not like me back. In fact, it turned very awkward.
Did she eat the candy?
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't want to take away all the freedoms from kids, but there are some things that can be done that can hurt, the kids' feelings now. So I'm wondering if in our more sensitive society, if they have something where the kids have to turn all their Valentines over to the teacher and then the teacher hands them out to make sure that they've covered everybody.
I was reading some people going back and forth about saying, yeah, now in the time of consent and all of this stuff, we don't want our kids doing Valentine's Day. It's inappropriate.
I don't know about all that.
People are losing their minds, Virginia.
It's not inappropriate to give a gift and say, I love everybody in this class. That's
It makes
sweet.
people feel uncomfortable if they have a crush on somebody, if it's not, received back.
Well, that's life, baby.
Yeah.
You're going to go through life, and you're going to have crushes that don't love you back, and you're going to have people that love you that you're like, eh.
I agree with you.
That is life. And so if you don't train for it early, you're not going to be ready for it when you're older.
So the question is, how is our soft society celebrating Valentine's Day with the children in schools today?
That's really what it comes down to.
That's so annoying.
There's a lot of stuff parents could complain about.
Yes. Okay. Well, if you have any insight to that, 877-979-WRMF. You can text us here at the KVJ Show.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your dirt, One of the Jonas Brothers got on stage and sang with spinach in his teeth, and the internet exploded.
I kind of know how he feels. Our last KVJ photo that went public, I had food in my teeth. If you look at our van or our truck, if you go up to my teeth, you can see food stuck in it.
How embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Who's picking these pictures?
Coming up in a second, we'll let you hear from the Jonas Brothers. Before we get into that, sad stuff. Did you see Kirk Douglas passed away at the age of 103, though? I mean, you can't say he didn't give it a good run, y'all. He was one of the last Hollywood Golden Age stars, made more than 90 movies in a career that stretched across 7 decades. He was one of the biggest box office stars of the 50s and the 60s, and his son Michael Douglas released a statement yesterday saying, that his family was there and they're sad about it, but I mean, 103, baby, that's a good run.
I mean, you make it to 100, you're like, wow, how much longer do I have? It's 3 years longer.
After that,
Well, remember, he had a stroke, and then he just kept battling, and he didn't let the stroke take him out of the public eye. He would still do things, and I was like, damn, that's an inspiration right there.
Sure.
So, sad stuff. He has passed away. It looks like Kim Kardashian is going to be a lawyer, guys. If you like it or not, it is coming full speed ahead at you like a bright line train.
Objection.
Here is a little bit. Is this her?
Yes.
Okay, so here she is talking about her journey to a law degree.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard. I just finished year 1. I'm about to take the baby bar in a few months, which is a necessity in order to continue on for the next 3 years in California. So it feels good having finished year 1. It's very hard.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
Are you impressed?
We'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this whole thing turns out.
And finally here, yes, a Jonas had spinach in their teeth and went on stage to perform, and oh my gosh, Instagram, Twitter, everything exploded.
It's pretty embarrassing, though. That's kind of, that or a booger is kind of horrifying for somebody.
But, I mean, come on. This is what we're getting all worked up about. Here's, is it Joe Jonas?
Joe and Kevin.
Yeah, it's them.
Okay.
Yeah, talking about how they did not check Nick's teeth before the performance.
Yeah, it's not really their responsibility, I guess. But you know what I am baffled by is that I'd only eaten one thing hours before the performance. So I had what I have every day for breakfast: egg white omelet, spinach, mushrooms, a little bit of feta cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe it was the spinach that got you.
Yeah, I think it was. Spinach is one of those ones that do linger.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Paddle Fast. It happens this Saturday starting at 9 a.m. If you love the paddleboard scene or the kayaking scene, all kinds of fun stuff going to be out there. Family-friendly event. There's even a race, a paddleboard race with cash prizes. So we'll see you out there at Harborside this Saturday starting at 9.
You know how you hear people on the radio and you're like, I wonder what they look like when they're saying that. I wish I could see them. Well, you can. We're right there on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Incubus. Live. 311. And Bad Flower. August 4th, I Think Financial Amphitheater. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. One incredible night with Incubus, 311, and Bad Flower. For more info and tour dates, check out incubushq.com.
The 10th anniversary of the New Country 1031 Rib Roundup is coming. Saturday, March 7th at the I Think Financial Amphitheater, powered by Ford. There'll be plenty of ribs and Corona Light, the official beer of Rib Roundup. Live on stage, it's some of the hottest artists in country music. Dustin Lynch, Chris Jansen, Michael Ray, Carly Pierce, Matt Stell, Travis Denning, plus more on the Rib Row stage. But it's not just ribs and music. Dance the night away at the Renegade Satellite Country Club. Win special air around-the-clock meet and greets and prizes. Check out live interviews with artists at the Good Creek Moving and Storage Rib Crib. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. Special price lawn tickets are available with no service fee for just $30 from the official ticket outlet, Renegade's Country Bar and Grill on Village Boulevard in West Palm Beach. Don't wait, ticket prices will go up. Ribs, music, beer, and fun all day long at Rib Roundup 2020. Tickets on sale now at newcountry1031.com. That's newcountry1031.com. See you there.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation wants to help you achieve a new you for the new year. If your New Year's resolutions include losing weight, getting in better shape, and generally looking and feeling better, then Strax Rejuvenation is the perfect solution for you. A cosmetic procedure to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly, as well as extremely affordably. Strax Rejuvenation has 10 surgeons performing procedures on breasts, body, face, buttocks, even gastric sleeves for massive weight loss. Pick a cosmetic procedure, and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for all of the best fillers, Botox, and numerous lasers for all of your beautification desires. Strax also offers the easiest financing ever available for all cosmetic procedures. Take advantage of pre-season pricing. You can still get breast dogs and lipos from $2,800 and up to 25% off on all other procedures. This is your last chance to save big and make 2020 the best year ever. Simply dial **Strax. That's **STRAX, or go to StraxRejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment.
Say, man, I'll trade you an Elvis on velvet for the Mona Lisa.
You've got yourself a deal.
I'll trade you my double-wide trailer for your Beverly Hills mansion.
Done.
I'll sell you my old car for $6,000.
Sold. Wouldn't you like to make a crazy trade like that? Right now at West Palm Beach Kia, get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So you can drive away in your new Kia today. Take home a new 2019 Kia Forte LX for only $199 per month. Worried about your credit? Forget it. If you have a full-time job making $11 an hour and $500 down payment, we want to approve you. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. Only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Stock number 190223 on approved credit through KMF. Forte 5989 down. 72 months at 4.9% APR plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates to dealer. Offers don't combine. Expires 3/5/20.
Find gifts you'll love to give at Macy's Valentine's Day one-day sale with deals so good they won't last long. Give the better refresh with 60% off Charter Club Damask and Damask Design bedding, and add a Lauren Ralph Lauren logo pillow. Just $5.99. Surprise the chef with 20% plus an extra 20% off Cuisinart and Hamilton Beach juicers and food processors, and Martha Stewart enameled cast iron Dutch oven $69.99. Plan a romantic getaway with Tag Matrix 2.0 luggage, any size $59.99. And for more perks, check out Macy's Star Rewards. You'll get benefits no matter how you pay. That's the savings lineup Friday and Saturday at Macy's.
Scoliosis affects millions of children each year in the U.S. The spinal condition can be difficult for the child as well as the entire family. That's why Nicholas Children's Hospital assembled a world-renowned, board-certified team of pediatric spine experts led by Dr. Stephen George and Dr. Thomas Errico. And team really is the right word to describe the Nicholas Children's multidisciplinary approach. Doctors, nurses, and other caregivers manage the child's care in the most nurturing way possible, an approach that makes everyone feel like they're part of the Nicholas Children's family. Appointments with our spine specialists are available at the Nicholas Children's Palm Beach Gardens Outpatient Center in Legacy Place, with convenient weekly appointment times, including Saturday office hours. Call 561-622-2778 or visit nicholaschildrens.org/spine.
At the UPS store, we have every ing for gift giving.
Every ing?
Yeah, you know, like packing, shipping, and peace of minding.
Ah, peace of minding.
Well, our certified packing experts will carefully pack your gift. And with our pack and ship guarantee, you'll know you're covered.
Oh, that sounds like a good ing.
With our advanced packing techniques from blocking to bracing,
bubble wrapping,
it's a great ing. The UPS store. Every ing for gift giving. See Center or visit the upsstore.com/guarantee for full details.
I love the team over at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. You know, Dr. Rankin leads the show over there, and he is an amazing surgeon and just an amazing human. I have sent so many of my friends and so many listeners in there, and everybody says the same thing. Wow. His bedside manner, you know, he looks you in the eye, he listens to you, and he really cares about you being your best, healthiest self. It's a really, really awesome position to be in when you go in there and you feel like this synergy. You know, Dr. Dev and Dr. Rankin, they run the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, and these two surgeons are actually friends from childhood that now do surgery together. The same staff has been with them forever, and it really is an atmosphere and a vibe like no other place in South Florida. It's the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Don't take my word for it. Go online and read all the testimonials. I mean, 5-star reviews up and down and right and left. Offices in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com. Hey guys, it's Virginia. Coming down with the flu can be a big bummer. The coughing, sneezing, achy feeling, it stinks. That's why MD Now is offering a $15 flu shot this season. Check out mdnow.com for their $15 flu shot offer and find a location or walk right in today. mdnow.com. Offer restrictions apply.
Cobb's downtown at the Garden 16 Theater is a great place to see the hottest flicks. This weekend, catch The Lodge and Birds of Prey. See Hollywood's best at Cobb.
Call your legal team at Anagram and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ Show.
We're talking about what they do in elementary schools for Valentine Day. If you've not been a part of it for a while, like we have not, Alicia said, I'm a teacher. I always send home a list, sometimes through the kids, though the kids can't afford it, so I have a little extra help. There's a chance the teacher gave out some for him. So that's another thing to think of, too, that, you know, some kids, it's almost like basically a status brag that some kids can afford to give every kid in the class something, and other kids are like, I can't give away a Valentine.
And if that's the case, you know, you certainly don't want anybody to feel pressure on that end, but I just think it's fun for the kids to share a little love with each other.
If I'm the teacher, I have a secret stash of Reese's peanut butter cups for any kid who doesn't have any candy. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
But then, you know, I don't like teachers having to spend their own money. I think parents should talk to the teacher, and maybe parents that have a little extra disposable income should step up and say, hey, here's a stash of candy. So, teacher, you don't have to pay for it. But, hey, if any kid gets left out, give them this.
Maybe we can't do Reese's peanut butter cups. Peanut allergy. Dang it, Bird.
Yeah.
Today's society makes things a lot more challenging.
Get that Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Laffy Taffy.
Well, you have to throw
I love
out
Laffy Taffy.
anything you do now today. I know with this show, you have to throw it out there and be like, okay, how do we pick this apart and who's going to be offended and how?
Yeah, and it's just a matter of, okay, is it going to be a large amount of people offended or a small amount of people?
Someone will be offended. You just have to figure out how many, who, and do you care?
You're right.
Brittany said, yeah, teacher, primary school of parents, they know to have one for every student. It's almost an unspoken rule for my school that if you come in, you're not going to just give it out to 3 or 4 kids.
No.
If you're going to give out to any, you give out to all.
Absolutely.
I think we all can agree, especially you, Fat Kevin, that those hearts with the little words on them,
Sweethearts?
they taste awful. They're like chalky crap. They're not very good.
But they have fun little cute sayings on them. You can give one that says, be mine.
Didn't they have something wrong with those two where they had to take the sayings off? They were,
Yeah, 'cause
they're offending people.
Imagine if you're a
Something
boy.
like-
They were too aggressive.
I thought there was something about it.
You're a boy.
Be mine? Really? You're trying to own me? I'm
Right.
not going to be anybody's.
I think in the hashtag #MeToo era, you were crossing a boundary with those hearts.
Imagine you're the boy with the crush. Be mine. No, you can't do it anymore.
I'm no one. R. Kelly.
I'm an independent 6-year-old.
Okay, so there you go. What it's like today. So if you're in there, you got a kid that's just starting out in school, and they're told, oh, don't bother, it's not a big deal. And, you know, maybe just going, hey, just here's for everybody in the class.
And don't forget, it's a good opportunity, parents, to butt kiss your child's teacher. Make sure you get the teacher a little Valentine, too, even if it's just something small.
True. Yeah.
Opportunities to butt kiss. I'm sorry, it's a fact. If you butt kiss your kid's teacher, your kid gets treated
What
better.
if you're a single dad and you give candy to the teacher? Be mine. Too much? Too far?
I don't know.
Well, it says be mine. Yeah, that's, I mean, that right there, you're saying everything.
Have the kid
I mean,
give
unless you're
it.
trying to date your kid's teacher.
Which does happen, by the way.
It does, absolutely. So then go for it. So, any other insight, you can always let us know. 877-979-9763.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Jaber, what you got on your mind today?
So my dad's in town, and for 2 days in a row, he's kind of grossed me out.
Okay.
And he's staying with you.
No, he's actually not staying with me. He's staying with my sister this time.
Interesting.
Yes. So the reason why he's grossing me out is 2 days in a row I've seen him eat something. He's taken garlic bread and dips it in his black coffee, eats the soggy garlic bread, and then drinks the garlic bread coffee and swears by it, says it's delicious, says it's amazing, says other people in Texas do it.
Coffee bread?
Coffee garlic bread. That is so gross and gnarly.
I don't know if I could get down with that.
Yeah, it sounds gross.
He's the same guy that taught me, and now I do agree with this, for when it comes to a breakfast, let's say you've got pancakes, you have sausage, you have bacon, hash browns, potatoes, you mix all of that together with syrup, with ketchup, and you basically make kind of like a breakfast soup. That's how I get down. My dad taught me that as well.
He's quite a creator.
He really is.
Yeah.
Innovator.
Creative mind. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but I was just wondering, does anybody else do that? Is it a garlic bread coffee combo? Is that just a Randy Pennington thing, or is that other people doing that?
Sounds like a recipe for terrible breath.
Oh, I mean, you are going to be knocking people over.
Might as well just throw in a ciggy in your mouth while you're at it. It's pretty gnarly, Dad.
Your dad must not want to kiss any girls.
I don't know.
The only thing I can think is maybe the from the garlic bread, the butter. I know some people do put butter in their coffee.
But garlic?
That's gross too. I've tried that butter
Have you?
coffee and it is gnarly. I do not like the sensation. I love coffee, but the sensation of greasy coffee on your tongue with that buttery film.
I mean,
I don't like it.
Isn't that a recipe for poopy cramps and the runs? Buttered all that in there?
Some people are looking for a little action.
I guess.
They want to get it moving.
Want to get it moving in the morning.
Well, that's how you do it, folks. Butter coffee.
Or garlic bread coffee.
It'll fly out of you.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I wanted to tell you guys about this cool event that I'm going to on Saturday night. You know, the Ernie Els Center of Excellence is a beautiful local charity right here in South Florida, and it helps families and kids dealing with autism and all the challenges. I don't know if you realize how much the autistic community has sadly grown in our country, and we don't know why, but it's a problem. It's a real thing, and there is a beautiful center. It's called the Els for Autism Foundation, and they help families and they help children. And they're going to be doing a benefit this Saturday night. And Cody Lee is going to be performing, and it's going to be a really cool whole thing. You know, you saw Cody Lee on America's Got Talent, where he just wowed the whole crowd, and there's going to be like a whole sensory garden, cocktail hour, valet parking, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, just my kind of party. So if you want to get involved, I'm going to post a little link coming up here in just a couple of seconds on our social media to get tickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I got on my mind today, I want to do a quick shout out. Boy, it's a great service that I haven't luckily had to use until yesterday. Didn't even know I had it. My wife's like, hey, when my Jeep wouldn't start when I tried to leave work yesterday, she's like, we have AAA. I'm like, I did not know that. And so we called up AAA, and they came here and changed out my battery. That's what was wrong. And it was all corroded. And so thank you to KVJ Nationer Tate and Ulysses for coming out and helping with that.
What do you got in that thing? A V6, V8?
I do, V6,
All
yeah.
right.
In fact, Tate was commenting on that. He's like, it's a great engine.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Good guy, got turbo behind it, right?
No turbo.
Okay.
Just a V6.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the only car terms I know.
He's done.
Yeah. It's got a double hem chassis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with two quads.
I love quads. So my quads are out right now.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to totally get a new capacitator, though.
Oh, okay. It's got a 5.0 in it, too.
Oh, interesting. So I'm at about a 3.7.
Two guys who don't know about cars trying to sound like they do. By the way, I made all that up. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Very impressive.
I couldn't even tell you. I have no clue. One thing I do want to give a shout out for, because we are fully supportive of our law enforcement that we have here in South Florida, and you hate to hear these stories. But yesterday, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper, Joseph Bullock, was killed in a shooting along I-95 in Martin County yesterday. 10:15 in the morning. You never, this is just to show you that when you are a law enforcement officer, you just never know. and the respect that they have. I wouldn't think on a beautiful South Florida morning at 10:15 a.m. when you're just assisting a disabled vehicle that you would have to fear for your life, but you do. There was a guy inside the vehicle. They don't even have any details.
They haven't released what happened yet.
Yeah, he just shot the trooper. It's unclear why. And we're not going to know because a Riviera Beach officer who was passing by witnessed the shooting and then shot the guy in the car dead.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll be able to figure out. I bet you they find out he had something in his car or an outstanding warrant or something squirrely or something in his system that they will be able to give you more clues.
10:15 in the morning, though, you just don't know where you're going to stumble into. And that's what's
terrible.
insane. I mean, you'd be like, okay, it's a beautiful morning. It's just an easy day. Let me see what's going on with this car.
That Riviera Beach cop off duty was driving by and saw what happened and stopped it because who knows the kind of rampage this crazy person could have gone on.
Did the assailant shoot the police officer? Then the off-duty cop saw him shoot it, and then he just shot him?
Yep.
Now, will he get in trouble for doing that?
I don't think he should.
No, yeah, I'm just asking.
No, he should not. He was doing his job that he's sworn to do, protect.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a story from this morning on Channel 5's website that
new news.
They're using witness reports to kind of figure out what happened here. So apparently his gun jammed after he shot the officer, which is why the tow truck driver was able to escape. But what they're saying is that the reason for all of this is that he was angry about having to pay for the tow.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, is that he just got mad and then started rampaging.
That's
is what they're
unbelievable.
reporting right now. It's just so messed up. I couldn't imagine.
So he was getting a tow and he was mad that he had to pay. So he shot the cop that stopped to help.
I think he just went on a shooting rampage is what he's going to do. He's going to shoot the tow truck driver, too, it sounded like, if the gun didn't jam.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so that's according to witness reports that Channel 5 is reporting right now online.
Thank goodness that officer drove by.
Thank goodness that Riviera Beach officer was just, by the grace of God, there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They had a tweet that Joseph Bullock had sent out in July on the news earlier this morning. He said, when I was 5, I wanted to be a cop, and at 41, I still want to be a cop.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
And so he loved what he did, and he unfortunately died doing what he loved as well. So our thoughts going out to his family, because that's just the tough stuff. And for everybody else that is a law enforcement officer, no matter what field you might be in. So we are very thankful for everything you do for people in South Florida.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins are wanted. Schedule your test drive now. offleaseonly.com. Well, we're already starting to see some fairly heavy delays on 95 southbound as you're approaching Lantana Road. Watch for an accident that's blocking 2 left lanes. As for Broward County, nothing reported yet on 95 or the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Amy!
Okay, Kevin, I'm here as a friend, but also as a professional. I need to inspect your Wi-Fi network security.
Well, we have Xfinity XFi, so we know when devices are protected from threats.
Okay, smarty pants. Let's see if you know everything that's connected and protected, shall we?
Okay.
This smart speaker.
Connected and protected.
This baby monitor.
Connected and protected.
Okay, but what about this?
Amy, that's a ferret.
What? Oh, hello.
With Xfinity XFi, if it's connected, it's protected. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Or learn about options to customize your own package. Plus, now you can get advanced security free when you get the XFi Gateway. Go online, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to learn more. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Ends 3/22/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Hey, Florida, you know the feeling you get when you drink an ice-cold Coca-Cola? Now imagine that plus all the feelings you get taking on the thrills of Universal Orlando Resort. Because right now, Florida residents can enjoy a Coke and save up to $75 on tickets and passes to Universal. So you can feel the rhythm of Universal's Mardi Gras celebration, February 1st through April 2nd. Feel the thrill of a hunted hero on the run in the new live-action The Bourne Stuntacular, opening spring 2020. Or feel the rush of plummeting down the side of a 200-foot volcano! And be sure to download Universal's Creole Carnival games for even more fun in and out of the park with the QR code in specially marked packages of Coca-Cola and Coke Zero Sugar. So grab a Coca-Cola and sip into something amazing with up to $75 in savings at Universal Orlando Resort. Purchased by April 2nd, 2020. Blackout dates apply and select products. Restrictions apply. Visit universalorlando.com/Coke for details.
I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm a personal trainer, so I'm getting ready for my group class at 4:30. I'm turning into WPTV.
WPTV First Alert Traffic. Why does it matter to you?
And I love the fact that you guys have the Chopper 5. It really helps me know exactly where the accident's going to be and how long the accident is, as well as the traffic behind it, because you guys got to do it in depth and you go miles ahead of the traffic and show exactly where the accident is and how far the traffic is backed up. I'm Tanner Roberts, and that's why WPTV matters to me.
4:30 to 7 a.m. Wake up with WPTV News Channel 5.
Join Planet Fitness for just 25 cents down, $10 a month. In club or at planetfitness.com. Deal ends February 13th.
Join for just 25 cents down and $10 a month with no commitment. Hurry, offer ends February 13th.
See club for details.
I'm not magic. I can't tell when I'm going to break my arm, or get a bad cough with gunk in my throat, or get something serious. That's why Jupiter Medical Center has everything. A NICU, an emergency room for kids, and big comfy rooms if we gotta spend the night. Plus, their doctors are super duper smart, so they're ready for whatever. Because moms and dads need all the help they can get. Find out more at jupitermed.com.
There are plenty of reasons to love 2J's. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to name a few. 2J's hand-sliced deli classics, fresh tossed salads, and made-from-scratch comfort food are carefully crafted to keep you coming back for more. 2J's is a true original. We like to think of it as a cut above. So conquer your craving and save room for dessert. Everyone loves 2J's. Place your office catering order today at 2js.com.
We all want the same things. That includes us at Cleveland Clinic. As the top-ranked hospital in South Florida, we take care seriously. From everyday care to life-changing care. Visit clevelandclinicflorida.org/access now.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 9. Head injuries are serious. You can get a brain injury from bad whiplash without even hitting your head. Sometimes symptoms of a traumatic brain injury can be subtle. Watch out for changes in personality or behavior. Your family may notice it first. At Rubenstein Law, we make sure all of your injuries are addressed, especially head injuries. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
It's time to get your taxes done. Do you ever wonder if you're paying too much for tax prep or how you can even find out? Well, H&R Block has upfront, transparent pricing so you know the price before you begin. And H&R Block costs less on average than independent tax preparers in the area. So if you're the type of person who likes to save money and avoid financial surprises, and I think that's pretty much everyone, it might be time for you to try H&R Block. It's better with Block. Find an office near you at hnrblock.com.
Join the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County for the 5th Annual Palm Beach Paddle Fest this Saturday, February 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the waterfront at Harborside Place in Jupiter. There's 2 races, sponsored by Blue Line Surf and Paddle, a giant water slide, face painting, and more. For info, visit palmbeachpaddlefest.com.
Okay, picture this. Delicious food, awesome drinks, classic arcade games, and next-level interactive golf. No, it's not a vision. It's Drive Shack. Everything you, your friends, and your family need for a good time. Head to Drive Shack today.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid conditions with winds slowly increasing out of the south-southeast. Then this afternoon, very warm and windy with high temperatures in the mid-80s. Winds will remain gusty out of the south-southeast. Skies will stay partly sunny. There's just a slight chance for isolated rainfall. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Glenn Glazer on 97.9 WRMF.
Girl Scout cookie-inspired flavors are at Dunkin'. Thin Mints and coconut caramel flavors are now available. Grab a medium latte or cappuccino for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. and take on whatever lies ahead. America runs on Dunkin'. Limited time offer. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, if you didn't get to check out yesterday's KVJ show, you got to hear Virginia trying to guess all the things she does that annoys her husband, Panda, which was pretty entertaining. And I also got to do the same thing with my wife. Also pretty entertaining stuff. Now, if you missed it, there are ways you can go back and you can check it out. You can go to the KVJ Show podcast and listen to it there. They're available on your podcast apps that you got on your phone, easy to find. The one on the iPhone is purple and it just says podcast. You can go and send that off. Or you can also go to the Google Play if you got an Android phone, or just go to our KVJ Show YouTube channel. In fact, they're right up there as individual segments, so they're super easy to find. So if you want to check any old content with the KVJ Show, it's always available for you.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
If you could go back and get rid of social media, would you? Is that the right thing?
No, I don't think so. I mean, yes, it's damaging in some areas, but I think it's more good than bad.
Okay, more good than bad. What do you think, Jay Bird? If you could go back, would you get rid of social media? And like one of those kind of like sci-fi movies where you can go back in time. It's like a Terminator kind of thing. And you
take out Zuckerberg.
Yes.
Yes, I would go back, and I would at least try to modify it or change up how the rules are with it. I think it's a monster that we can't control. It's getting bigger, it's getting stronger, and it does. I hear what you're saying. It does a lot of good stuff. It does a lot of bad stuff, too. It's very divisive, and it's causing a lot of issues. And in the future, I can see causing a lot more. I think to a certain extent, some of us have lost our way because of it. Just the heart and soul of being with people.
Yeah.
You're seeing a change in behavior on people because of social media.
But you can't let the few people that do it bad and do it so wrong ruin it for everybody, because there is a lot of great that comes out of social media.
I disagree when you say it's just a small percentage of people. There's stats now showing people are unhappy in ways they've never been happy before because of social media. And even kids that are raised on social media, we weren't raised on that.
I know.
It's a completely it's a whole different set of skills that you have to go in the real world, and sometimes social media can kind of hinder that.
I just disagree. I think it's more good than bad.
I think there's great stuff on there. I do.
Yeah.
But with great power.
Yes.
Yes, Spider-Man. Tell us, Spider-Man. Finish your line.
What do you think?
I would not get rid of it. But what I think would be good is to be able to, if you could, and we're saying this, sci-fi possibilities here.
This isn't real.
This is not real. But it'd be nice to be able to go back and show Zuckerberg and the creators of social media to say, hey, look, I get what you're trying to get to. Here are the damages. Here's the power you're going to wield over our society and the damages that it can cause. It seems like they created social media. They had no idea what it was going to be when it came out. And then, wow, it takes off. And you're just like, okay, now we've just unleashed this monster. And you can't put it back in the bottle once the genie's out. And now we're trying to figure it out as we go. If they could have launched with filters and with everything that I still don't even think they're there, and they're trying to get there. But if they could create be like, hey, keep a cap on this until you have worked out all the damage that it can cause, so that friends can connect with friends without having to hear from trolls, so you can get rid of people that are setting up fake accounts.
Yeah, I agree with you when you say it does a lot of great things, and I do love a lot of elements to all that, but even with the internet in general, I just personally don't believe young children should always be behind a screen. I think when you're growing and developing as a human, you need to be out with other humans, you need to be experiencing the world, And I think a lot of people don't. They stay behind a computer more than ever in the history of humanity. And I think that can turn people a little off sometimes.
And I think that's where parents need to do a better job. You know, it's not social media's fault. If you give your kid a phone and you don't speak to them from the moment you pick them up from school till the moment they go to bed because they're on the phone, that's on you as a parent.
So is that the same way? I mean, you look at cocaine. If you don't do cocaine, it's not cocaine's fault. You're the one doing the cocaine. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
What?
Well, I'm saying as an example. You go. It's not social media's fault. It's the parents' fault. Well, yeah, everyone's got to take responsibility for it. But that monster.
If you
is
do
still
cocaine,
there,
that's your fault, not cocaine's fault.
I see what you're saying. I'm just saying that monster is still out there.
Right, but if the parents do their job and train the kids how to use it better and actually engage them more, I think the kids will rely on social media less for their personal fulfillment in life.
I'll tell you, I think same thing with parents as it was for society. I don't think they were ready for it.
True.
Parents were not ready for the pull that it was going to have. They didn't realize that social media and all these things are going to be set up psychologically so that your kids can't stop staring at the screens. I think it's the average American is staring at a screen 11 hours out of every day now. And they weren't ready for that. Parents, were just like, okay, well, how do you combat that? Because that is the issue. It was already, I think, a challenge to engage with kids.
Sure.
With the other distractions you had. And now I find it very challenging in conversation. And we've gotten to a point where we have our kid off doing other things. He goes to an aftercare program where he's not, screening it up. He's running around and playing with other kids. But yeah, when you get him home and it's just you and him, and you try to have a little conversation, try to get things going, it is an extra effort and challenge. So I get that when parents have other distractions too, other than just parenting their kid, that it does make it difficult.
I have times when I say, put the phone away. That's it. Put it away.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I actually confiscate the phones and put them in my purse. Because I'm like, all right, now we're not going to have phones. We're going to talk to each other.
Yeah, I think if every parent out there would watch their kids with social media and technology, it would be great. But not everyone's going to do that. It's not practical because a lot of people just take a computer and a phone and say, here you go, kid. Take it for 4 or 5 hours. I'm dealing with my own stuff. You can do, and it is. I'm telling you, I've seen a difference in kids since when I was a baseball instructor to now.
Well, and I think as parents, here's kind of the twofold problem, as Virginia's talking about, parents to blame in a sense. Is what I can see is the technology has made parents more busy than they've ever been. So they themselves are more distracted. And I'll notice, like with a kid, you could take a phone away or that screen away, and then, now he's playing video games. Oh, now I got to run, And it's just like, oh my gosh. And your phone's going off. You're like, the kid's, and you're, that really is how you feel. Like you were in a crazy tornado. And then sometimes you're just like, you know what? I'm going to just kind of give up and give me a vodka.
Go play your PlayStation, kid.
Yes, because it's just too tough.
I do love technology, but I think it's kind of like anything. Too much of it can be hindering.
It was too much too fast. And society did not know what hit it. And we're now still, it's like we took a punch and we're still trying to be like, okay, we understand there is some good in this somehow.
Yeah.
But how do we bring the good forward and how do we recess the bad in the back? I saw Twitter is now going to start labeling and in some cases removing doctored or manipulated photos, audio, and videos that are designated to mislead people. The fake news phenomenon has made getting information. That's where I see the value in social media, but unless it's legit that you can trust in it and you don't know when you can.
But if it's fake,
it's of no value.
If it's fake stuff and everyone's sharing it and people are believing fake things, is that a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing. And that's why these are the things they have to figure out. How do you cut back on bots, trolls, fake news, all these kind of things that they haven't figured out yet. So if I could go back, I just tell these creators, let's figure out how you do that before you unleash this bomb on society.
I'm not trying to stop it, V. I ain't going back to stop it.
You can't.
I'm going back to try to change it slightly.
All right. Well, got any comments you want to throw into the mix? You can. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Cool to see. We got a local Orlando artist on the show here. A song called If We Never Met. This is John Kay.
If we never met, I'd be drunk waking up in someone else's bed. I'd be lost in a crowded room of fake friends. I wouldn't even what love is if we never met? What if I never started singing? What if you never told your family you were leaving when you felt the pressure? There's a million different reasons we shouldn't be together, but when I put it all together, it all comes back to you. I love it when the only light is me, you, and the moon. And baby, when I close my eyes, I'm thinking about if we never met. I'd be drunk waking up in someone else's bed. I'd be lost in a crowded room of fake friends. I wouldn't even know what love is if we never met. What if I never left Nashville? What if you never called me back when I asked you something stupid about the weather? It all happened for a reason, 'cause you put me back together. But when I put it all together, it all comes back to you. I love it when the only light is me, you, and the moon. And baby, when I close my eyes, I'm thinking about if we never met. I'd be drunk waking up in someone else's bed. I'd be lost in a crowded room of fake friends. I wouldn't even know what love is if we never met.
Okay, should social media have never been created? Jaybird thinks that the world would be better off if we didn't have it.
If we made some adjustments, I think there should be regulations on some of it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I think anybody will agree with that.
Because they're like Virginia, the witches say she's got good point. There's good stuff that comes with it.
There's beautiful stuff. There's exposure to charitable efforts that we had no idea. You can help more people. You learn more people's stories. I love the fact that you can market on Facebook for your business, for your morning show, there's a lot of really awesome things you can do to help yourself personally and professionally.
It's great for musicians. I completely agree for all that stuff.
It's very affordable too. I mean, if you boost ads on Facebook, you can spend like $40 or $50 and get way more exposure than you would get with a lot of other traditional advertising mediums.
Let's hold off on way more exposure. Zuckerberg's got the fix is in.
I hear you, but I mean, boosting, you can see where more faces see your stuff for considerably less of an investment than traditional commercial media.
Well, some of the comments coming in via text. Somebody said, I taught my kids how to play poker last night. So we're not playing on the screen, we're gambling. So there you go.
That's a skill, okay?
Yes. Okay.
If you teach your kids how to play poker, they can use that later in life.
Well, you're also having a moment with your kids. You're present and you're there with them.
Amen.
You're having a game. You're having fun.
I love it.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying we're missing a lot of that today because of things like technology and social media.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, too, which is fun, there are some good things about social media that I like. I'm entertained reading a lot of the Nextdoor posts. Did you guys get the one that I sent you about
Yes.
iguanas?
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, it is definitely some interesting stuff. Thank you very much. If you see any interesting conversations that are going on, you can definitely let us know. All you have to do is just send it to us via email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com.
Drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain, ain't you Facebook fishing, Facebook fishing.
Okay, we've got this post that happened here in South Florida, I believe in West Palm Beach, about iguanas that got things going off here. Jaybird, you can play the role of Gabriella here.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, she got a lot of
too
lines.
big for you?
That's a lot, man. You're better at reading. I mean, I'll do it.
You don't hear the actor say that very often at the audition.
You know, director, that part's a little too big for me.
My man's giving me a monologue.
I know my skill set, and this is out of my pay grade.
Okay. Well, people get so mad when I stutter and stumble on if I mess up the words. It's big for me.
It's
babe.
big. Okay, I'll take the role of Gabriella then. I will have Virginia. You can play the role of Gary. And Jaybird, you can be Jeffrey.
Love it.
And then I'll have Denny's be Beverly. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go on this. About iguanas in South Florida. Gabriella put up this post on Nextdoor. For those who believe that iguanas are a nuisance to our world, they are simply helpless creatures in their own habitats. They were here before we were, and they're not just trying to live like we are. If anyone finds iguanas anywhere in Parrot Cove and would not like to move themselves, please message me and I will come and I will move them humanely for you myself, rather than pulling them into a street for them to get run over.
They weren't here before we were. They're invasive, Gabriella. Blame the pet lovers who brought them here and then released them. And you need to pass the hat for the $2 million worth of damage they've done in West Palm.
Here comes Jeffrey. No different than any other invasive species. They need to be eradicated. Would you care to travel down the Everglades and save boas and pythons, Gabriella? They are altering the natural balance of the ecosystem. Let's make them dog food.
Here comes Beverly. Humans are also altering our natural ecosystem. Should we become dog food?
Oh, Beverly. Wow.
Judging by your profile photo, no one's going to want to eat you, Beverly. You're a natural appetite suppressant.
You should talk, Gary. Your fake tan would definitely be chewy. You put the jerk in jerky.
Yeah.
An iguana almost fell on my neighbor the other day.
That's awesome.
No way, really?
Did you see that iguana almost hit me, fell out of the tree?
That's when you're like, oh, I wish I would have had my camera rolling.
I know.
Yeah, there are a couple things. Boy, it's amazing just to see how quickly. I know there's probably about 5 really big flashpoints that you know on social media. If you see somebody post about it, that it is going to cause issues. All over already today. Can't even go on because the president was acquitted, and that's number one. I'd say politics, without a doubt, is the number one flashpoint.
Big time.
I noticed yesterday in our chat room when Virginia did the story about Jay-Z and Beyonce sitting down for the national anthem. That whole thing is a big flashpoint, and that kind of ties into the politics a bit.
Kevin, people are still outraged over the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, there is some guy that is suing the NFL now. Did you see this? Because they walked him to the edges of hell's fire.
And he loved what he saw.
I just couldn't even stop the twinging in my pants.
He hasn't pitched a tent since the 80s.
That's amazing. What a lawsuit that is.
I know, that was pretty amazing, too. Yeah, anything with the animal stuff is a big flashpoint as well. Gets people going. So, yeah, I mean, if you sit back and don't get all upset yourself and just be like, this is just mindless entertainment. Look at the people fight. I think it's a lot better. All right, well, the good and the bad and everything else in between about social media, yes, we have got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we have got Twitter, KVJ Show has Snapchat, we've got the YouTube chat room, we've got your email, and we've got texting. There's many different ways for you to tell us how much you hate us.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ Show. That sucks. That sucks. It stinks. You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ Show.
Kevin, you are the least interesting man in the world. You should endorse a beer called Dos Suckies, because you suck so bad with everything you do.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ Show.
You can tell Virginia lies a lot because her nose is huge like Pinocchio.
Oh.
And please, shut your mouth when you take pictures. You look like an aging trout.
Oh, what?
You hate us,
beautiful.
You hate The KVJ Show.
All I want for my birthday this year is for J-Turd to get the coronavirus. Jason's death would be the only successful thing his dumbass has ever done. Hashtag Jason sucks.
Topical. Wishing coronavirus on you.
Wow.
I'd rather hear Virginia fart in the microphone than hear that pothead loser Denny's talk. I'd say let Suits talk more, but that moron can't even get the traffic right. Fire them both.
You hate us. You hate the KVJ Show.
That sucks. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins are wanted. Schedule your test drive now. offleaseonly.com. Still seeing some fairly heavy delays right now on 95 southbound as you're approaching Lantana Road. Watch for an accident blocking 2 left lanes. Also have another incident now in Broward County 95 southbound as you're approaching Sterling Road. Watch for that blocking 1 left express lane. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The following BMW ad is a few years old. A little sibling rivalry is to be expected in any family. That's me a few years ago. Still got it. And that's especially true when it comes to the BMW 3 Series. We're running it again because these 3 Series models are now BMW certified. They may have their differences, but they have much more in common than you think. Oh, they sure do. Like a sporty chassis. Still has that. A 0 to 60 that's as quick as 4.6 seconds. And that in 50-50 near perfect balance for a tighter grip on every turn. Can't forget that. Whichever 3 Series you choose, you'll be driving a vehicle with the soul of a sports car. Yep, that's right. Because when it comes to the BMW 3 Series, sport runs in the family. Couldn't have said it better myself, because I already did. Hurry into your BMW Center today and take advantage of exclusive offers. BMW certified, like new, again.
Right now, get APRs as low as 1.49% for 48 months on select 2016 through 2018 BMW certified models. Visit BMWSFL.com for details.
The Daytona 500. Be here on February 16th to witness the biggest race of the year, where one driver will make history as a Daytona 500 champion. Be here to feel the power that takes your breath away and brings you to the edge of your seat, and to experience the thrill of one of the greatest events in sports and one of the most iconic events in the world. This is the Daytona 500. Tickets are available now at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or Daytona500.com.
Looking for a team building exercise? Order Jersey Mike's delivery from Uber Eats. Then share. Collaboration by Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Hey guys, it's Virginia. You know, the flu can turn all of us into a big baby. The coughing, sneezing, runny nose, and overall achy feelings, they can make you something that you're not. Well, MD Now is offering a $15 flu shot this season to avoid all that. They make it easy with more than 40 physician-led state-of-the-art clinics all throughout South Florida. Plus, they're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day, including holidays. Check out MDNow.com for the $15 flu shot offer or walk in today with code FSM19. Offer restrictions apply.
I'm Tanya Harding, Direct Auto Insurance spokesperson.
Hi, I'm Johnny Manziel, Direct Auto Insurance spokesperson.
Now, maybe life doesn't always go as planned.
Or maybe you don't know where your next paycheck is coming from.
Life's not always fair. Direct Auto will be.
They'll look past your past.
Finally.
And get you going with auto insurance.
I found my place at Direct Auto.
You can too.
Get direct and get going. Get a super low down payment for as low as $49. Direct General Group, Nashville, Tennessee. Down payments vary. Terms and conditions apply. Doesn't reduce premium. Additional fees may apply. How you buy impacts cost.
For your next move, you need a team of superheroes. That's why you need the team at Good Greek Moving and Storage. That's exactly what they are, the superheroes of moving. They're going to do it better than everybody else in the game. Our friend Spiro, he runs the show. He's been doing it now for so many years. They are pros, and their team is a bunch of pros. They show up on time. The trucks look good. They're clean. They've got the best security for the storage facilities. They've got air-conditioned facilities. Like, they are top of the line. Everything about Good Greek Moving and Storage is they do it right. Spiro used to be a Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, so he cares, and he has attention to detail. And for your next move, you need the Good Greek Moving and Storage team, the team that moved me and so many of my friends. Dial ** Greek on your mobile phone. That's ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins, Florida Gators football, Florida Panthers, Miami Heat, Miami Hurricanes, and the KVJ Show.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Dog Bite, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I love the fact that they are embarrassing Harvey Weinstein in court. What did a model describe yesterday that I love this. If he's embarrassed and he's humiliated, I am a happy girl. I'll tell you what happened in court yesterday, coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, the KVJ hate song, some of our audience is wishing the coronavirus on Jaybird. That's just terrible. It's terrible.
I can handle it.
You can handle coronavirus?
The insults, not the coronavirus.
My skin is thick from all my eating.
Could it be a possibility that coronavirus has found its way to South Florida?
No.
They say there is a potential case of coronavirus that disrupted emergency operations at Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood on Friday. But nearly a week later, the Florida Health Department won't confirm even if that person was tested. What? So there is mystery around this.
Mystery?
Yes. Mystery.
I wouldn't be surprised if, they try to keep it under wraps because they don't want people like me freaking out, because we will. The one thing that was giving me solace was, there's no coronavirus in Florida. There's no coronavirus in Louisiana, where I'm going for Mardi Gras in a couple of weeks. I'm like, we're good. But once you hear it's in your state, you're like, okay, it's coming for me.
In our state?
In our state. They say here that hospital workers told at least one fire rescue department not to bring anyone to Memorial Regional Hospital's emergency room, and another department offered to wear masks. Why would they have to wear masks?
For an outbreak.
Health departments across the nation are divided as to whether to inform the public. And this is what's going on. They're like, okay.
Do we tell everybody and have them freak out? Or do we kind of try to keep it a little bit of a secret so people don't lose their stuff?
I'm not saying it's much of a measurement, but I keep telling this story. When I was out trying to buy the surgical masks, the people that was working at the stores had a different type of tone to them. Like, people are freaking out. People are scared. And I'm starting to see people around here wearing masks now.
Well, people are scared, and it hasn't even been reported here yet.
I know.
So this is a very scary thing that every night on the news, it's the lead story.
This story I was reading in the Sun Sentinel today says that Florida has taken the side of withholding the information from the public.
Really?
That's what they claim in that. Now, I don't know. And that's the big, mystery about this is some people are even saying that the outbreak is a pandemic in China and they're not giving us true facts.
So officials are keeping this a secret?
Secret. They say, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, now we're up to 12 confirmed cases. You've got to add Wisconsin to the mix. Thank you. And apparently they're joining Arizona, California, Illinois, Massachusetts, and Washington.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if Florida is keeping it a secret, we don't know how many other states are also keeping it a secret.
True.
So these aren't even real numbers.
Why is-
I trust that the Sun Sentinel and their journalists have dug deep and got the scoopage. And if they're saying that Florida is hiding the numbers, I believe the Sun Sentinel.
Why is Florida acting like some kind of dirty mistress about secretive and not being honest?
Yeah.
Because they don't want people to freak out.
Who freaks out more, me or Virginia?
Virginia.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think Virginia's kind of freaking out now.
She is. Look at her hands. She's
Yeah.
clutching,
I'm like,
clutching her hands.
Oh, without a doubt.
How many people have it? Give me the real numbers. I need to know.
Virginia's gonna go home and tent her house.
Oh, she'll go to the doctor.
They're
Yeah.
erecting the tent now.
Yeah. Suits is telling me that Princess Cruises has got their passengers sequestered in their cabins for 2 weeks. And if you don't have a balcony, they're allowing rotating shifts to go outside to get fresh air. I mean, that's just terrible. Could you imagine being on a cruise ship where everything is locked down and they're cleaning all the time? You don't have a window or like balcony and you're just locked in this room?
Be rough.
Because people on the boat have it. It's been confirmed.
So this is the one that we were talking about the other day where I didn't realize they had quarantined the people on the ship that much. So yeah, not only are they stuck in the rooms, I mean, it says the cruise line is providing, food and beverages through a daily menu. They're bringing it to the people, and they've also giving them different like games to use in the room. They've opened other TV channels, movies, all that stuff.
But the whole time
those rooms aren't that big, you
No.
know?
They're like a closet.
If you bring me a meal, I'm like, oh, cool. I'm having a Corona meal right now. If I'm playing a game, I'm like, oh, it's a Corona board. That's what I'd be thinking that the whole time.
Yeah, don't play Risk.
Yeah, the same person that brought it to you just brought it down to the guy down the hall that has the coronavirus.
Good point. I didn't actually think of that.
Now it's Corona chicken.
Yeah, it's Corona chicken, Corona green beans.
We're spreading the virus through games.
Oh my gosh, I'm with you. I'd lose my mind.
Yeah.
That would be rough.
That would be terrible.
I would lose some weight though, y'all.
Yeah, I'm afraid to eat at that point.
I would be
14-day hunger
afraid to
strike.
open the door.
I mean, that's almost worse than jail.
That's really bad.
It is jail.
Yeah.
It's jail with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And, as you were kind of saying there, Kev, but, there's rooms that have the balconies, and then the suites has got to be a lot nicer if you have yourself a nice suite. But they're literally scheduling shifts to bring people out of the interior in the ocean view rooms so that a certain amount of people can come out at certain times to go to the open decks and
But
get
how
fresh
mad
air.
are you if you decided this is going to be the cruise where we're going to cut corners and go for the cheap room?
That's why I get a balcony, Kev.
You normally get a suite, but this time you're like,
There's a wife out there that's so mad at her husband because he made her get the smaller room and she didn't want it. She wanted a balcony.
And now he's stuck with her in a room for 2 weeks.
She might kill him.
But
Enjoy your 180 square feet.
Even with the balcony one, I'd be afraid. I'm gonna go out on the balcony. I'm afraid that the coronavirus would waft into my
Your
room.
neighbor's out there and they sneeze and the wind blows in your face.
Oh my God!
There's not a place on that boat I'd feel comfortable.
I'm jumping overboard, baby. Here I go. I'm going to take my chances.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's tried to jump overboard and just swim away.
My wife would get off that boat.
I feel like you get arrested at that point because they're so concerned about the virus. Because this ship is docked in Japan.
Jail on land or jail on that boat?
What if you go off the side like Scuba Steve in the middle of the night?
I feel like they'd find you. I've seen videos of people do that where they jump off the ship onto
docked.
port. I feel like
They're at port.
So you don't think sharks hang around there? Oh, this is delicious. Oh, let's hang out by the port.
It's just like snorkeling.
Shark meat.
No,
You think so,
you're
huh?
just by port. It's just like snorkeling.
Okay.
I think they'd get busted. They're pretty good at finding out when people do that.
People gonna try eventually. They're gonna lose their minds.
I could see that happening.
Wow. Okay. So it's 2 weeks, huh?
Yeah, so they're already into it, but I guess the incubation period with the virus is about 14 days.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure anybody on board right now has it. It's just that there was a passenger that boarded in Hong Kong, and with some of these voyages, you can book them in segments. So they booked a shorter segment of the overall cruise, so they disembarked already, and now they're in a situation where they tested positive, and out of just precautionary measure, they had to now quarantine the whole ship in case anybody has signs of the virus.
Because dude was there.
Yeah, because that one person was on the ship and then tested positive for the coronavirus after they got off.
And I'm not trying to freak anybody out, but did you see that one story? And I'm hoping it's fake news, but I don't know if it is, that they think the bird flu's coming back. Did you see that story? I'm not kidding.
Bird, I can't right now.
I'll send you the story.
I can't.
We talked about it on the Weird One
I
Ever
can't
last
with
night.
you. I'm all worried about the coronavirus. Now you're saying the bird flu coming
They're
back?
thinking part of it is like they thought they found it in a chicken again. I don't know.
Let's throw in swine flu too. Why not?
Oh my gosh.
I kind of freak you out, but
And I'm watching Pandemic on Netflix. It's too much. Stop.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Yeah, please. I need some mindless dirt. I need some just gossip and juice to get my mind off the coronavirus. Oh, my goodness.
And now bird flu.
And now bird flu. Cause
I'm going to do some research.
Are you promoting bird flu because your name is Jay Bird?
I am not promoting anything. I'm just saying that there was a story that dropped yesterday. I'll do an intense search right now.
Gayle King is taking some heat. She had a controversial question that she posed to a WNBA player. Lisa Leslie is the player's name.
Yeah, she lives in Delray.
Okay, so Lisa and Kobe were good friends, and I guess Gayle King kind of went there and asked Lisa, the questions about Kobe's dismissed rape trial from back in the day, specifically the 2003 trial. And, Lisa was saying, look, I didn't know him like that. I never knew him to be volatile or aggressive in that way. And then Gayle was like, yes, but you wouldn't know him like that. You were his friend, and you probably never saw him in that kind of light. And then Leslie was like, look, I just don't believe that Kobe did that. And then so Snoop Dogg is now calling out Gayle King and saying, look, you're going too hard in on my friend and his legacy. So there's a whole big thing. Snoop Dogg is blasting and threatening Gayle King on social media.
A principal just got in major trouble, and I think either fired or suspended because she had put out a negative post about Kobe.
Yeah, it's an interesting time. And, you do have to remember there was no trial. There was an acquittal, and the victim in the case did not want to testify.
That was the post of the principal talking about that, and then the backlash was big. She deleted the post, and then people took screenshots of it, and she got in major trouble.
Why would they backlash for just saying what happened in the trial?
I think she had choice words with her opinion.
Oh. Was she saying negative things about Kobe?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Big
so,
time.
yeah, everybody's really sensitive, including Snoop Dogg, and he's basically threatening Gayle King.
Yeah, people obviously very emotional about the passing of Kobe, and just the complaints that I had read about is people were saying, look, he had gone through this before, and it was resolved, and it was something from his past, and as it stands through the courts, he is not a convicted rapist. And I think Kobe's closing statements on it were like, I thought the act was consensual, possibly she did not agree on that. And so there was a messy situation, and people were saying you're just trying to blemish the guy's name at a time where he's not here to defend himself because of this. So that's what was getting people upset about it.
You put that one on the list, too, of that gets people fired up.
Yes.
You had that list going earlier of topics that people get really mad
People
about.
are very defensive of Kobe right now.
Well, we told you the story yesterday about how Shannon Doherty's cancer was back and that she's battling stage 4 breast cancer, which is awful and horrible. But now her insurance company is coming out and saying, look, Shannon Doherty is putting this back out there because she wants a complete remodel of her damaged home. Now, I guess her home suffered some damages during the devastating California wildfires, but they said that her home didn't have any kind of structural damage, actual fire damage. It was just like smoke that was in the area that got like into her walls and her furniture, and it required professional cleaning and rental of a temporary house and remediation. But now State Farm is saying Shannon Doherty is using her cancer diagnosis to try to get a complete $2.7 million remodel of the entire home when it in fact suffered no structural fire damage during the wildfires in California. So they are firing back, and they say, look, we've already paid more than $1 million to Shannon for the cleaning and the rent of a temporary home and the remediation, but we're not paying for a remodel that would cost us $2.7 million more. This is juicy and fascinating, y'all. Wow. In other news, a model took the stand yesterday in the Harvey Weinstein case to describe his business. So all these people are coming forward to describe it because I guess it's weird looking and very gross looking, much like him. They have pictures of him that the police took of him naked, and now the jurors are seeing those pictures and listening to the testimony of young models who claim they were assaulted by him. And she got on the stand yesterday and said that basically his member appeared to have been cut off and then sewn back on. It was so, quote unquote, disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
She described him saying that he had a completely gross body with moles on his rolls and a disgusting looking...
Moles on his rolls.
Moles on his rolls and a disgusting looking penis. And I couldn't be more happy. I hope he's embarrassed and shamed in the court. So, ha. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Paddle Fest that happens this Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. at Harborside in Jupiter. It's all kinds of fun on the water. If you love paddleboarding and kayaking, there's even going to be races with cash prizes. So bring the whole family out starting at 9 a.m. to Harborside in Jupiter.
All right, I got some updates here. Suits had let me know that they just found out there are 10 confirmed cases on board that cruise ship of the coronavirus.
It's a lot. I knew it was more than one.
Mm-hmm. And Jaybird has sent me that China reports outbreak of deadly bird flu among chickens in Hunan province, close to coronavirus epicenter of Wuhan.
I mean, Hunan and Wuhan, get it together.
I do think, though, that the bird flu is more under control than it was in the past, and I don't think we have to worry about it yet. Yet. As of right now, don't worry about the bird flu. Put all your attention on the coronavirus. Worry about that.
You are freaking me out, dude.
I ain't trying to freaking you out, dude.
Well, you are doing it.
Okay, I'm just a reporter.
Virginia, I have a scenario for you. Tell me if you accept. I have got a ticket for you to fly to Wuhan, China, and I've got $1 million for you. All you have to do is completely lick a handrail at the local mall in Wuhan. Would you take it, the $1 million?
Absolutely not.
Really?
I don't mess. There is nothing more precious than your health, and I would not mess with anything in Wuhan.
Bird?
Oh, I do it. I do it twice. I feel like ain't no corona coming at me. I'm in my prime, Virginia.
You're right.
Right now. Bring it on, corona.
You're great. You're a
totally kidding.
Picture of health.
I'm just kidding.
Not doing it, huh? Okay. I'm just curious. Got some birthdays today. Wanted to say a big old celebrity happy birthday here to Tom Brokaw. He is 80 years old today.
Is that the one that talks like this?
That is Tom Brokaw, yes. He is 80 today. Done a lot of interesting things in his career. Also want to let you know that Axl Rose, otherwise known as William Bruce Rose Jr., is turning 58 years old today. 58 years old.
I didn't know his name was Bill Bruce.
Bill Bruce. You can see why maybe he went with Axl.
Yeah, not very rock and roll. Bill Bruce. Sounds like your accountant.
Are they all together still?
I think so.
They've got a lot of them back. I think there's, is it Duff? One of them's not with them. I don't think they had the original drummer.
Steven Adler's not with them.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a massive enough of a Guns N' Roses fan to know.
Slash is back with Axl.
You got the one that counts. Yeah,
the one that everybody knows.
The duo that
yeah, that's all you need. You got those two. You can fit in whoever
The
else.
other guys are like the guys in Maroon 5, interchangeable.
Yes. So I've got a little bit of a challenge here for you. I never knew this. One thing I never knew about Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, the lead singer. Axl Rose is actually an anagram for a dirty term. I guess that's maybe one of the reasons why he came up with the word. Anagram means you can take all the letters in the name or the word and you can mix them up to make another word. That's an anagram. So if you took the letters AXLROSE and you worked them around, there is a dirty term in that.
This is fun.
I want to give you a little challenge to see who can figure out and solve that.
No looking at the chat room because they're smart. They'll give us the answer.
Okay. See if you can figure that out, what Axl Rose is a dirty anagram for. Got a couple other birthdays. A little shout out to my son Aiden Shames, turning 11 today, from Mom, Dad, and Kitties, Toby, Macy, and Nitro. Also, Matt, happy birthday from Mom, Dad, Taylor, and your grandparents. 17th birthday shout out to Annabelle from Mom, Dad, sister, and brother from Alicia. An 8th birthday to Ethan from Mom, Dad, and big brother Lucas. 17th birthday shout out to my mini-me Belle from Mom and Dad. You've also got a happy birthday to Nikki from Bethy, Farron, Trish, and Julie. We love you and your fat heart. Okay.
Aww.
A little shout out to Mia. She's turning 11 from Mom, Dad, and Emma. And also a big shout out to the 4th graders at North Elementary in Okeechobee today. They're going on their St. Augustine field trip. My son Trent is a huge fan of Denny's or Animal. So there you go. We listen every single morning.
Kids love it.
There you go. You think you got it, Bird?
I think I do.
Okay, I'm going to need you to write it out to see if you know. See if anybody's texting it to us. 877-979-WRMF.
And Axel is just AXL?
AXL. ROSE. It is.
It's AX.
AXL.
Oh,
of course, you were doing it wrong.
Yeah, okay, well, I got an answer. But
it's wrong.
Sex lard.
What?
No, that's actually his nickname now.
Sex lard?
Okay, one person did text it in.
Are they right?
Got it right. The first one in is somebody from the 786. Yes, Miami got it right first.
Nice job, Miami.
Yes. So, way to go. I am going to hook you guys up with a pair of tickets to go see Damon Wayans at the Palm Beach Improv this Friday for doing that. So, Denny's, hop on that 786. They were the first officially correct answer for the dirty anagram. What exactly was it? I will... I'll allude to it, at least, coming up next.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes, when we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind. Cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile. But no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go.
All right, let you know that the lead singer of Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose, they just performed Super Bowl weekend at American Airlines Arena, part of all the festivities that happened. He just turns 58 today. One thing I did not know is that Axl Rose is actually an anagram for a dirty term. Anagram meaning that you can take all the letters in that word, mix them up a different way, and it will spell something else. That's an anagram.
People are getting on Kevin for mansplaining an anagram.
I think he needs to explain it to you.
Why don't you get off my case? Who put a nickel in you?
Sex lard? There's no D.
I know, I messed up.
There's...
Oh, we're going to make fun of each other for trying hard? Okay, that's cool.
Okay, you try that hard.
I tweeted out the answer. It's on KVJ Show's Twitter, so you could get the answer there. I'll leave it for Twitter. I'll put it on KVJ TV. All right, class, your time is up. People have texted in the correct answer. We've already awarded the prize of Damon Wayans tickets at the Palm Beach Improv. Okay. Jaybird, do you...
It's not good. It's an answer.
Write down your answer, because if it is too dirty...
It's not too dirty.
Okay. All right. See, Virginia, did you come up with an answer?
Kind of, but I have a feeling it's not right.
Can you write it down and show me? I want to see if you guys are able to figure out this challenge.
I can say mine on the radio.
I can say mine, too.
Yes, okay, Jaybird. You can say yours, though you should, not because it's dirty. What did you write down?
Sex or owl.
What? Sex or owl?
It's like a question. Sex or owl?
Like owl, like a guy?
Like owl, yeah.
The funny thing about it is you almost got it. I mean, look how close.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh my!
See how close you were to getting it?
Oh, I got it.
It's not sex or
I
owl.
got it now.
Yes.
Oh my!
It is yes. KVJ TV has got it. Not sex or owl, but it's close.
So my bad answer actually became a good answer.
It was so close. So close.
Very fun,
Wow.
Kevin.
Yeah, I did not realize that about his name.
Didn't either.
Yes. There you go.
That's a fun. I like those games.
Anagrams?
Yeah, little brain busters.
Yeah. Always busting the brains around here. Yeah. Don't know if you realize this, and I hate to always do this. People get so mad when I make them feel old, but I'm going to make you feel old. If you know who we're talking about with Guns N' Roses, you might be old. Because Guns N' Roses is now 35 years old this year. 35 years old since Guns N' Roses broke onto the scene.
That first hit was 35 years ago.
35 years ago.
Dang.
That's crazy.
35 years ago, you're talking about. Other things that are turning 35 this year. You know the movie Back to the Future?
Yes.
Yes, Marty.
The Goonies. 35 years old this year. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. The Breakfast Club. St. Elmo's Fire. All 35 years old this year.
Wow. All those movies came out in the same year?
Well, think about when you grew up in the 80s, okay, when you were a kid. Think about movies that were 30 years before, back in the 50s. Didn't that seem
insane?
So old to you?
Insane, and you didn't really ever watch them. You may have known about them, but you didn't ever watch them, so that's the perspective today. Parents or grandparents, as you're like talking to your kids, yeah, they have no idea what the Goonies are. Or Back to the Future.
There's no kid watching St. Elmo's Fire. Hey, Mom, let's watch St. Elmo's Fire.
No, that's definitely not happening. New Coke. They did that blunder 35 years ago. The song We Are the World is 35 years old. WrestleMania 1.
Oh, that's right, brother.
35 years ago. Elmo, the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the Golden Girls. How amazing is that 35 years ago, Betty White was playing an old woman, and she's still around today?
No, it's insane.
I mean, it really, you're like, wow, okay.
You go, Betty.
Yeah. That is definitely something.
I agree with Grant in the chat room. Goonies still holds up for the youth, I think.
I'm saying it
I think the kids do
doesn't.
watch that one.
But I don't, unless they probably were walked to it and introduced it, because you think about it when you were growing up in the 80s, how many movies did you know or watch regularly from 1950? Can you name any movies that you like from the year 1950 other than It's a Wonderful Life?
It's a Wonderful Life.
That is probably about it.
What's the
The
one?
Music Man.
Miracle on 34th Street, and it's all because they were Christmas movies.
Yeah.
What's the one? Damn you, baby. I don't give a damn. What is that one?
Gone with the Wind.
I think I saw that one, but I think I might have been
Wizard of Oz.
Casablanca.
Gone with the Wind,
Casablanca.
Casablanca, maybe.
Wizard of Oz. Kids still watch Wizard of Oz, right?
Citizen Kane.
I never watched that until college.
Yeah,
And
Citizen
I had
Kane,
to.
that's a college one. Wizard of
Yeah.
Oz, I feel like kids still watch that. They still run that one.
Yeah, they do.
So there you go. Just put everything into perspective. That's what we got. Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, I've been waiting all day and night for this. I just can't even wait because yesterday I had to go through this. I tried to guess the 5 things I do that annoy my wife the most. Virginia had to do it with her husband. And today we're going to find out what Jaybird does that really annoys Denny's.
Every couple has their chance.
Yes, they do. We'll see exactly what that top 5 list is coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins are wanted. Schedule your test drive now. offleaseonly.com. Speed slowly starting to return to normal on 95 southbound after an earlier crash at Lantana Road. Watch for the residual delays in that area. We also have a crash right by the entrance ramp to 95 on 6th Avenue eastbound. Watch for delays delays there. Plus, in Royal Palm, we have a crash on Okeechobee Boulevard at Crestwood Boulevard. And jumping over to Broward County, watch for an accident that has shut down the Davie Road extension. We also have delays 95 southbound after a crash that's blocking one express lane on the approach to Sterling Road. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Because I've got Xfinity, I am falling in love with new networks, new apps, new shows. It is opening up my life. With the new streaming services that are out there, because I've got Xfinity, it's actually getting easier, not harder, to find great programming. Because of the voice-controlled Flex 4K streaming device. It's a personalized streaming dashboard, putting all your favorites in one place, letting you search less and watch more. And because it's voice-controlled, all you do is hit the microphone button on your remote control, say what you want to watch, and it's going to come up. It's that easy. Simple, easy, awesome. That's what they give you. And you get it with Xfinity Internet for only $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Get the best in-home Wi-Fi, over 19 million Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide, so you always stay connected and don't gobble up your data. Get it today by calling 1-800-XFINITY, going to Xfinity.com, or visiting your local Xfinity store today. Offer ends 2/10/20, requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Restrictions apply. New performance starter customers only. After contract term, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed.
2J's hand-sliced deli classics, fresh tossed salads, and made-from-scratch comfort food are carefully crafted to keep you coming back for more. So conquer your craving and save room for dessert. Everyone loves 2J's.
Florida. Welcome to More Than Enough Reason with Geico. You're at an amusement park on the first hill of the biggest roller coaster in the state.
Oh boy.
Your fear of heights was more than enough reason to never get on in the first place.
Acrophobia, schmacrophobia. That's what I say.
You've also got more than enough reason to switch to Geico, because not only could Geico save you hundreds, but they're also the largest insurer in the state. Now that's a track record you can trust.
Wow, I can see my house from here.
And since Geico is available 24/7, it's no wonder customers have the faith to give them a 97% customer satisfaction rating, which is more faith than you have going into that second loop.
Eyes on the horizon! Eyes on the horizon!
So, Florida, as you notice you've been tensing muscles you never knew you even had, you can at least relax knowing Geico has your back with local agents right there in your area. Now, if you could only get off this ride.
Okay, think I might have pulled something.
Geico. More reasons than ever to switch today over the phone at your local office or at geico.com.
In fast food, there's value. Then there's fresh value from Subway. Fresh value is just $2.99 for the 6-inch oven-roasted chicken with seasoned all-white meat raised without antibiotics. And $2.99 for the 6-inch Veggie Delight with hand-cut veggies on freshly baked bread. Fresh value is freshly prepared for you, like new Subway sliders starting at $1.89. Great-tasting food that won't weigh you down? That's fresh value, only at Subway.
Freshly prepared in front of you at participating U.S. shops. Limited customization of sliders. Additional charge for 6-inch extras plus tax. No additional discounts or coupons applied. Prices higher on delivery.
In general, I'm a win-win guy. When I have to spend hours searching for the right part, it's lose-lose. It's time lost for me and lost time for my crew. That's why I order from Grainger. With product experts that have the answers to my toughest questions, an easy-to-use website to help me find the right product quickly, I can rely on Grainger to make getting supplies for my business as simple and seamless as possible. When it comes to getting things done, it's a win-win when Grainger's got your back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by to see for yourself. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Join the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County for the 5th Annual Palm Beach Paddle Fest this Saturday, February 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the waterfront at Harborside Place in Jupiter. There's 2 races, sponsored by Blue Line Surf and Paddle, a giant water slide, face painting, and more. For info, visit palmbeachpaddlefest.com.
It's time to get your taxes done. Do you ever wonder if you're paying too much for tax prep or how you can even find out? Well, H&R Block has upfront, transparent pricing so you know the price before you begin. And H&R Block costs less on average than independent tax preparers in the area. So if you're the type of person who likes to save money and avoid financial surprises, and I think that's pretty much everyone, it might be time for you to try H&R Block. It's better with Block. Find an office near you at hrblock.com.
Looking to get your business off to a fast start in the new year? It's go time. Switch to Comcast Business today. Get fast, reliable internet on the nation's largest gig speed network. Automatic internet backup to keep you connected even if the power goes out. And cloud-based security so you can protect all your connected devices against new threats like phishing and malware. For a limited time, we're extending our amazing offer. Get started now with 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines and sign up for paperless billing and auto pay. Plus, get double the reward with a $200 prepaid card when you make the switch. Kick your year off the right way with fast, reliable internet for your business. Hurry, this amazing offer ends soon. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business, beyond fast.
Comcast Business Security Agent Connection Pro available for additional monthly charge offerings. 2921 prepaid card per company. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra subject to change. Monthly service charge increases by $10 without paperless billing and auto pay.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center. Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid conditions with winds slowly increasing out of the south-southeast. Then this afternoon, very warm and windy with high temperatures in the mid-80s. Winds will remain gusty out of the south-southeast. Skies will stay partly sunny. There's just a slight chance for isolated rainfall. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Glenn Glazer on 97.9 WRMF.
Hi, this is Earl Ron. With New South Windows, you don't have to sacrifice energy efficiency for storm protection. Our products are ENERGY STAR rated and made with impact and non-impact options, giving you the best of both worlds.
For every 2 windows you buy, get the third free. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by newsouthwindows.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
And make sure you're checking out KVJ TV. Yes, you can actually watch us at home in the morning. In fact, you can get a head start and watch back episodes if you're looking for something before 6 a.m. It's still there. Just go to YouTube, The KVJ Show. You can start getting anything you've never seen before, and then we come on live at 6 a.m. So the flat screen is there for The KVJ Show, and we are on it. And you can take us with you, too, on the mobile YouTube app. In your cars, sometimes people listen to it if they have a problem. Like I know Fort Pierce was complaining earlier, saying, we can't even hear you guys today. I'm like, I don't know why, but just go onto YouTube. We're right there. Put it on your car. It's going to be easy. You'll listen to us. It'll be live. It'll be streamed. It'll be good. So check us out there. So go and follow, subscribe, hit that little bell in the bottom right-hand corner so you get any kind of alerts when the KVJ Show goes live with anything. It is KVJ TV on YouTube on the KVJ Show channel.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Okay, yesterday, Virginia and I, we did about the same. I think Virginia got 3, I got 2, guessing the top 5 things we do that annoys our spouses the most. Now, with my wife, Kim, the Mexican Queen, the top 5, number 1, being on my phone. Drives her crazy, and I have to watch that, and it's tough because I have people that are texting me all the time. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
It's work stuff.
Well, sometimes it is. A lot of times it is, maybe, but there will be times where it's just somebody sounding off or whatever. Like, oh, man, Kevin never gets back to me. Because I'm sitting there, I see you, but I also see my wife looking all stank-eyed out the side of her eye, watching me there. I'm like going, trying to get those. So I got to kind of
go to the bathroom and pretend to poo to text.
Yeah, I got to kind of whisk away to go because, if I do, like, man, put your phone down. See, this is just it. We don't have any kind of connection because you're always on your phone. So, yeah. I got to watch myself. So if I go, man, Kevin never texts me back. That's one reason why. Number 2, I take so long to get ready. Drives her crazy. We'll get up. She wants to go to breakfast on Saturday mornings. And I'm like, well,
baby, I got to take care of this hair.
Got to brush my teeth. Got to fix my hair. I got to, can't just roll right out of bed. Number 3, have to schedule everything in your calendar. Yes, I'm very meticulous on the schedule. And yesterday, you know what? She double booked something and wound up in a lot of trouble because she didn't put something on the calendar. I'm like,
Who's talking trash about the calendar now?
You organized pig.
Doesn't happen to me. Number 4, my diet. Yes, I did ping pong back and forth between the keto and plant-based, and that affected what I could eat at some restaurants.
Well, if you can't go to a restaurant, I side with the Queen on that one. Oh, it's not keto. We got to leave.
Yeah, she was getting annoyed with that. So I've kind of just settled on where I'm going to be now for a while, so we're good. And then to the drinking thing, which I'm getting better on. So, yeah, just, Virginia had an interesting list. In fact, she exceeded 5, but we just knocked him down to the best 5.
Well, I kept saying ones that weren't on his list that he decided he wanted to add.
Yeah. Virginia's top 5 things she does that annoys her husband Panda. 1, getting too drunk. 2, terrible backseat driver, making him second guess his decisions.
Just in life.
In life.
Every decision.
He's second guessing the marriage too.
No, come on.
All right, come on.
You're a dream.
You're beautiful. You're
you're
a
a
dream.
joy.
You're very funny.
You're the best wife
to live with
ever.
you.
Yeah,
You're
whatever.
awesome.
He's so lucky.
You're so nurturing.
Yeah, good style.
Number 3, making me do forced radio bits.
During a forced radio bit.
During a forced radio bit,
That's
yeah.
irony.
That was.
Yeah, you're right.
There's so many times I call him, I'm like, hey, they want to talk to you on air, and he's like, all right. I'm like, sorry, man.
The sound of defeat.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4, when Virginia says, I'm fine, when clearly she's not.
Oh, we've felt that heat before. Oh, boy.
No,
It's
nothing.
real.
No,
it's,
nothing.
it's real.
Kev,
Now I
Virginia's
just know. I
fine
just
again.
let her stew for a while, and she'll put it together. When she's ready to talk about it, she'll come to me and yell at me later.
Yeah.
And number 5 was the egg farts. So there you go. 5 annoying things that Virginia does for her husband, Panda. Now, what we've got here is a little bit of a different twist. By listener suggestion, they wanted to know what Jaybird does that really annoys Denny's.
Pitting Miho versus Miho together.
I like this.
I mean, the other day, Kevin was pitting Shakira and J-Lo against each other.
That's what I do. I'm a pitter.
When's it end?
That's what I do. I want to break people apart. Tear down relationships. So we're going to go with Family Feud rules again here, Jaybird. Basically meaning there are 5 items up on the board. You have got 3 guesses or 3 strikes to try to get it right, okay?
Okay, I love it.
Okay, all right, here we go. What is one thing you think that annoys Denny's?
I think sometimes when we work on a project together, I can be a little intense. And I don't have any kids. I'm not married. So I've got more free time. So I'm always wanting to go full gorilla a lot. And that can be a lot for a man who's already going full gorilla. And I'm talking about Denny's. He works a lot. So when he gets off work, here I am. Come on, let's do this. Come on, blah, blah, blah. And I think that can be annoying at times, especially when a man just wants to go home and just chill out.
Okay. Denny's, would that be in your top 5?
Yeah, I guess you could put that under the always available category.
He's got free time. You don't. You got a wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Occasionally. For the most part, I mean, we do get our stuff done for the show, but
Yeah.
but yeah,
But I it's not that I run hot. I
break this down for me in your own words, Denny's, because you put at number 2 always available. What does that mean? Is there a needy tag
He's
in
too
on that?
much. He's always up my what.
At any time, no
Why
matter.
let Denny's talk? No one asked you, Sinicki. Why don't you go text?
Oh, you piped in mine.
Why don't you go yell text at your husband?
I will, but that's after this.
In all caps.
Yes, break down in your words. What is always available?
I guess you could say by no matter where the position of the sun is in the sky, Jason is down for doing something. It doesn't matter if it's
With you.
With me. It could be 4 a.m. He's already up, ready to go.
He's always there.
You want to hang?
He's legitimately
No,
always there.
it's usually I think there's a difference between me and Denny's hanging and there's working on work stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Work stuff is different than hanging out.
Okay.
I'm slightly different when we're doing working stuff. I'm a little bit more annoying, I think.
What are you right now? Defensive?
No, I am overly defensive.
Okay.
You gotta just shut up and take it.
No, I don't, because you didn't either. So why don't you pipe down?
I love it. The fighting's already begun. Okay. All right. You got 1 correct there, Jaybird. All right. Your second guess here. What is it you think that really annoys Denny's?
I wrote down a lot. I want to try to pick out the right ones here.
Yeah, because you've got 3 strikes. Got to be in his top 5. I have his top 5 list in front of me.
I'm intense when it comes to food. I have a food agenda. He doesn't love food. I love food. I may get a toot if he doesn't want to get a little pizza party with me.
Food toot?
A food toot.
You're a pusher.
I'm intense when it comes to food. I'm always talking about it. I'm always trying to push pizza.
Survey says yes. That is the number 1 answer. Food bullying, and we'll put that in there.
And it's true. It'll be, and it's nice because Bert will want to pick up the tab. It's nothing against that, but we'll have pizza 3 days in a row. That's the only thing I'll ever order. And it's a lot of pizza, or it's Mexican food.
I gotta say, I'm a pizza lover.
Denny's ain't Italian.
It's just hard for my body to digest it.
He's not Italian.
It's hard for anybody to digest that.
You got
by
a
the way.
sensitive tummy.
The Italian restaurants only have so many options. There's only so many different things.
Carbs or more
That's what I'm
carbs?
saying. There's no
What would you like
diversity.
tonight, carbs
You
or
want some
carbs?
pasta on your carbs, or you want some pizza with your
That's
carbs?
what I'm saying.
He's right. I am
Or
awful.
you get garlic nuts, cheesy bread. It's all the
So
same.
much gnocchi.
Carbs or carbs?
Carbs or cheese.
Okay, Jaybird, so far you're doing great. You've gotten 2 out of the 5 correct, not even used up one of your strikes yet here, and what you do that really annoys producer Denny's.
Okay, I think sometimes if I've been drinking and something goes wrong, or I feel like I've been slighted or offended, especially if I've been drinking, I have a problem letting it go. And for a guy who's as peaceful as Denny's, who lets things go, that can probably be real annoying, especially if he's not been drinking.
Oh, you fight with us when you're drunk? I didn't notice.
I never fight with Denny's. I only fight with people who are difficult, who kill sudden death, especially when we promote it for a week on the air.
Denny's, does that make your top 5?
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. You does come with a lot of ideas after drinking, and it's hard to talk them down from them. And then in the morning, they're not always the best. You know? In fact, in the morning, he'll be like, I don't know what I was thinking.
So I think we're talking about something different. I agree with that one, too. I'm talking about, let's say we're out and someone says something to me. I'm like, can you believe that, Denny's?
It's
Can
true.
you believe that? And then I won't let it go if I've been drinking. And I think
Okay.
that can be annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
That technically is not on the
doesn't
list.
count.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
count.
that is your first strike there. Yes. And Denny's actually gave you one of the other ones. It's on the list, so I can't give you credit for crazy ideas when he drinks. That is at number 4, so that's a separate one.
All right.
Okay, so you've only got 2 more left out of the top 5 list here. You got 2 strikes available to you, Jaybird.
I can be forgetful, and that can be annoying, especially if you're on I-95 already, and then you have to turn around and, I don't know, say, get your phone and wallet because you forgot it.
Okay, let's see. Survey says yes.
Sometimes we'll get to a location and then have to drive all the way back because of something. And sometimes it's in Jupiter.
It's annoying.
Sometimes it can be down south.
It's annoying. I get it.
I get it. Okay, you got one thing left here. Actually, you're doing better than. And you guys aren't married, by the way. You are doing
Are we
better.
sure they're not married?
We're getting to that common law point in our relationship.
I mean, if this were like Love Connection or the Newlywed Game, you guys would be winning and running away with this. Only one thing out of the top 5 list, what Jaybird does that really annoys producer Denny's. What do you think it is, Jaybird?
Let me just look at my list here. Okay, this one's annoying, I think. I think I throw audibles at him. We'll have a plan, about, especially for work. Let's say at 11 a.m. we've got a plan, and then at 12:30 p.m., if the whole thing's changed and he's
Okay.
not ready for that audible, and that is very annoying, not only for myself, but for him.
Okay, Denny's?
I don't know if that was on my. Was that on my? I don't think.
No, that is not on your list.
But I mean, that is. It's tough
That is
to
annoying.
schedule.
Yeah.
Pick down Denny's.
I don't think that was on there.
He's just being agreeable. He's like, yeah, you're right, you are annoying.
I know I'm annoying. I totally get it. Sometimes I have to edit myself. I'm like, oh, edit me out.
You've got 1 left out of the top 5, and you got 1 strike left. We'll see what you get first. What's your next guess here, Jaybird?
I think Denny's thinks it's annoying sometimes if I get he gets annoyed by me getting annoyed by small things sometimes. Like something he would never, ever, for example, if I'm on the phone with a bill collector and it's not going my way and I'm on the phone for 10 minutes, I can be a little bitchy about things because of that whole situation, and he handles it very well. And I think someone who handles that kind of stuff, it's probably annoying to hear someone lose their crap about stuff like that. Something so simple.
Denny's. Is that in your top 5?
I don't think it's in my top 5.
Oh, no.
But I mean,
It is
it's something you should work on.
Much like Panda, you can add it. You can add it.
Yeah, let's throw that in as addendum.
I got to work on some of my patience. I would agree with this, Denny's.
Yes, the one you did not get out of the 5, bird breaks things.
Oh, you're right. I am so hard on equipment.
Yes.
Sometimes I just, when I give it to you, I just know it's gone forever.
I kiss things goodbye.
I've
when I
accepted.
hand them to him, I go, "Mwah, goodbye."
yes.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
Very,
Okay.
very, very eye-opening.
Top 5 list of the things Jaybird does that really annoys Denny's. 1, food bullying. 2, he's always available. 3, bird breaks things. 4, crazy ideas when he drinks. And 5, bird is extremely forgetful. So there you go.
I'm going to forget this list.
Yes. All right. Do you want to do something about what your partner does that really annoys you? You can let us know that now. 877-979-9763. Also, some joke jury is coming up next.
I'm at a party I don't want to be at. and I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Can you take my hand, finish my drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel that maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Pictureless, I'd rather kiss them right back. But all these people all around are crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy 'cause I really don't mind. Can you make it better like that? Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah, yeah. When we walked in I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby,
Okay, what is it that your spouse is annoying you about? So tell us here, 877-979-9763 via text what your partner does that really annoys you. Some of the texts that are coming in, somebody said, my husband loves watching old wrestling videos from the WWF era, Hulk Hogan, etc.
My gosh, I'll marry this guy. I do the same thing.
Someone else texted in and said, my husband won't stay on one TV channel, keeps changing when ads are on or partway through. Very frustrating. We never watch one complete program. That used to be something. I honestly can't even remember the last time I was channel surfing.
Yeah.
It might have been a decade ago.
I don't do it anymore either. I used to do it all the time. I can't.
Yeah.
I'd go through all the HBOs.
Yeah.
Don't even bother with it.
Yeah,
Nothing
I've
now.
always got like 5 things waiting for me in my DVR.
I love it. Yeah. My husband locks all the doors all the time. He has even locked me out and then not heard me screaming at him to let me in.
Oh, geez.
So he's got a thing where he's got to have everything locked at every time. My husband still plays Pokemon Go religiously all the time. Sometimes I feel like I'm married to a child. And somebody else said, my husband picks the skin between his toes and leaves it everywhere.
All right, we got to have a talk. We got to have a talk.
There's so much skin between his toes that he can leave it places.
Kind of made my stomach flip a little bit. Ugh.
Like a lizard shedding.
You may need to go to a podiatrist.
Yeah.
And she also might have to go to a divorce lawyer.
Yeah, that is a legit complaint. All right, time for another round of Producer Denny's Joke Jury. His job is to get us to crack up here today. Myself, Virginia Jaybird are on the jury. Let's see if he can bring it today. All right, what we got here, Denny's?
All right, joke number 1. What do you call a vegan who lives in Texas and kills people with a chainsaw?
I don't know. What do you call them?
Pleatherface.
Well played, Denny.
Okay. Pleather, okay.
That's amazing.
Second joke for you guys. What are the Imagine Dragons dogs afraid of?
I don't know. What are the Imagine Dragons dogs afraid of?
The lightning and the thunder.
Oh, okay.
He's getting an artist in there.
Oh, I know Randy, our program director, loves that. He tied it into the music.
It was on the list.
All about the music.
Yeah, that's it.
Third joke. How did the proctologist feel about not being invited to the party?
I don't know. How did he feel?
Butthurt.
Okay. Yes.
I like it, Denny.
Yes.
Fourth joke. What type of books does Jesus prefer?
I don't know. What types does he prefer?
Crucifixion.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a play on words there. Okay. All right.
Denny's, you're killing him.
Oh, he's just, yeah. He's got the room today. He's cranking them out.
He's just so good.
Yeah.
And finally here, how do balls get when they're stuck in traffic?
I don't know. How do they get?
Testy.
Yeah, Denny.
Nice one.
That is a great round. Nice. Yeah.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins are wanted. Schedule your test drive now. offleaseonly.com. Speed slowly starting to return to normal on 95 southbound after an earlier crash at Lantana Road. Watch for the residual delays in that area. We also have a crash right by the entrance ramp to 95 on 6th Avenue eastbound. Watch for delays there. Plus, in Royal Palm, we have a crash on Okeechobee Boulevard at Crestwood Boulevard. And jumping over to Broward County, watch for an accident that has shut down the Davie Road extension. We also have delays 95 southbound after a crash that's blocking one express lane on the approach to Sterling Road. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Any make, any model, any age, any price from $50 to $100,000. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Sell your car the easy way. Go online and sell it today. We buy any car. Any. Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Looking to get your business off to a fast start in the new year? It's go time. Switch to Comcast Business today. Get fast, reliable internet on the nation's largest gig speed network. Automatic internet backup to keep you connected even if the power goes out. And cloud-based security so you can protect all your connected devices against new threats like phishing and malware. For a limited time, we're extending our amazing offer. Get started now with 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines and sign up for paperless billing and auto pay. Plus, get double the reward with a $200 prepaid card when you make the switch. Kick your year off the right way with fast, reliable internet for your business. Hurry, this amazing offer ends soon. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business, beyond fast.
Comcast Business Security Agent Connection Pro available for additional monthly charge offerings. 2921 prepaid card per company. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra subject to change. Monthly service charge increases by $10 without paperless billing and auto pay.
Raptors, T-Rexes, and Triceratops, oh my! Gather your little ones and jump on the Dino Train by Brightline to begin your journey to Expedition Dinosaur at the Museum of Discovery and Science. The adventure starts at a Brightline station near you. Riders will have a chance to meet an expert paleontologist and come face-to-face with a lifelike animatronic dinosaur. Once at the museum, continue your expedition learning how dinosaurs roamed in prehistoric times. For just $35, get a round-trip train ride and admission to the Museum of Discovery and Science. Visit GoBrightline.com to book your tickets now.
I was just showing Kevin my cute maxi dress from Sunday State Style. I mean, really, Kev, you got to go here and grab some goodies for the Queen for Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
It is right around the corner. They've got the cutest stuff. Not just beautiful maxi dresses like I'm wearing today, so flowy and cute, but also accessories and bags and jewelry.
Oh, cool.
Sunday State Style is right there in Delray Beach in Pineapple Grove. My girl Shannon runs it, and she is so good at picking out the cutest this stuff. It is boutique style without the boutique price. Go check them out online. Keyword Virginia for 20% off. SundayState.com.
Say, man, I'll trade you an Elvis on Velvet for the Mona Lisa.
You've got yourself a deal.
I'll trade you my double-wide trailer for your Beverly Hills mansion.
Done.
I'll sell you my old car for $6,000.
Sold. Wouldn't you like to make a crazy trade like that? Right now at West Palm Beach Kia, get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. So you can drive away in your new Kia today. Take home a new 2019 Kia Forte LX for only $199 per month. Worried about your credit? Forget it. If you have a full-time job making $11 an hour and $500 down payment, we want to approve you. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. Only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Stock number 190223 on approved credit through KMF. Forte 5989 down. 72 months at 4.9% APR plus tax tag and $9.99 admin. Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates to dealer. Offers don't combine. Expires 3/5/20.
The 10th anniversary of the New Country 1031 Rib Roundup is coming. Saturday, March 7th at the I Think Financial Amphitheater, powered by Ford. There'll be plenty of ribs and Corona Light, the official beer of Rib Roundup. Live on stage, it's some of the hottest artists in country music. Dustin Lynch, Chris Jansen, Michael Ray, Carly Pierce, Matt Stell, Travis Denning, plus more on the Rib Roast stage. But it's not just ribs and music. Dance the night away at the Renegade Satellite Country Club. Win special air around-the-clock meet and greets and prizes. Check out live interviews with artists at the Good Creek Moving and Storage Rib Crib. Tickets are going fast, so get yours now. Special price lawn tickets are available with no service fee for just $30 from the official ticket outlet, Renegade's Country Bar and Grill on Village Boulevard in West Palm Beach. Don't wait, ticket prices will go up. Ribs, music, beer, and fun all day long at Rib Roundup 2020. Tickets on sale now at newcountry1031.com. That's newcountry1031.com. See you there.
There are plenty of reasons to love 2J's. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to name a few. So bring your appetite, conquer your craving, and save room for dessert. Everyone loves 2J's.
You may not know this, you probably feel it, and you don't know why you're getting more tired as you get older. That reason is because of hormones. As you get older, you lose them. Teens, 20s, yeah, you had a lot more energy. You ever look at your kids now and you're just like going, where do they get it? If only I could bottle that. You know what? I've got a little insider information for you. They do bottle it. Yeah. Hormone replacement therapy. And oddly enough, it comes in a bottle. Yeah. Or you can get it in the pellet form too. So you don't ever have to think of it. You go in every single 3 months and boom, you got a hormone replacement treatment. And what you're going to notice, a lot more energy. You're going to look at your kids and be going, you know what? I see you and I got you. You'll be able to keep up with them, your job, your social life, everything else going on. Plus, the cool thing about it, too, you'll maintain more lean muscle, chase away the fat, have a better-looking physique, and ultimately more confidence. The best version of you. And isn't that what we all want, the best version of us? If you're not doing this, you don't have the best version of you. That's why you need to go to Wellington Anti-Aging. Look them up online today at wellingtonantiaging.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
That's the sound of money being poured down the drain. Because if you're not using H&R Block, you may be paying too much for tax prep. But it's not too late. If you switch to Block, you could start saving, which means you can start spending on things you really want, like that waffle maker that also tells the weather.
Waffles toasted. Weather not so toasty.
Expert tax prep for less. Just another way. It's better with Block.
so many cute cars. I know if you went to the South Florida Fair, you saw all the vehicles from Off Lease Only. They have got over 5,000 cars in their inventory, and I love how they do it. You know, they don't have stressful negotiations and hidden fees. They just treat you with respect as a consumer. You come in and it's upfront pricing, and they price their cars below retail. So you're paying less than where everybody else starts their pricing. That is awesome. And a lot of these cars are still under the original manufacturer's warranty. They're that new. They've got 2020 vehicles on the lot right now at Off Lease Only. Go check out the inventory for yourself. OffLeaseOnly.com. Trade-ins are wanted. Financing is available. You're going to be so happy you're never going to buy a car anywhere else. OffLeaseOnly.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Your microphone is on.
Sorry. I'm talking to Denny's off.
I can hear you.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to know.
I'm so sorry. All right. Bernie Madoff is requesting to be let out of prison early. Is this a joke? Really?
That's our Palm Beach Ponzi scheme guy, isn't it?
Yeah, he robbed
okay.
people for $65 billion. That's billion dollars.
Remember we talked to that one person, and I think it was their grandma or something like that. He ruined her life.
So many people.
And, yeah,
that's their story.
It was, because I didn't really, until you get a name and a face with it and the victims, I was like, oh my gosh, what a terrible person he is.
$65 billion.
Wow.
He stole from people.
Mm-hmm.
And now, he has terminal kidney failure. And he wants to be released to live out his days in his fancy house. No. I hope the judge laughs in his face. The 81-year-old is battling all kinds of stuff like kidney failure, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and karma. Because that's kind of what you're getting, dude.
How would you like the judge to laugh? Kind of like, ha, 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 like that?
I like a
like
more
an 80s
hip-hop.
rapper?
I'd like that.
You ain't going nowhere.
Got ya.
It's like a jungle sometimes. I would like to see him actually release Bernie Madoff to his victims.
Thank you.
And every day he sits there in a chair and listens to these families talk about how he ruined their lives.
He wouldn't care. He'd be like, yeah, all right,
No,
whatever.
give them all baseball bats, too.
No, I don't know about the violence, but it's
Yeah.
just sit there and be like going, hey, just so you're about to take this into the afterlife or whatever it might be, yeah, you should end out your days being like, just so you know what your life accumulated to.
Can
you
they at
ruin
least,
people's lives.
Okay, if they can't have a baseball bat, can they at least just like slap him?
You do have a lot of anger issues, I've noticed.
For people that rob others of $65 billion, that was people's retirement.
I hear you.
That was people's future.
It was, yeah.
He decimated entire estates.
Yeah, so let them have a chance to, get some time face to face. He just has to sit there and take it and listen.
I'm pro slapping, but that's just me. Well, Kim Kardashian now has a product line at Nordstrom that I'm so excited about. I just tweeted Nordstrom to figure out if they have this in stores. Is it in the Gardens Mall, Nordstrom, or not? Skims, which is her new, it's like Spanx, but it's her version of it. And it just debuted yesterday in New York City. The Midtown Manhattan Nordstrom store was going off. Hundreds and hundreds of people were there for the launch. She had all these models in every different body type and shape walking around in the Skims. It's so good, though, Kevin, because it smooths everything out.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes you look like, sleek and skinny. And I'm so into this.
Yeah.
Any kind of new Skims or Spanx, I want to buy it.
It's a lot easier going to the gym, isn't it?
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
And did you hear the new Amber Heard audio? I don't think we have it.
We don't have it.
But it's out there today, and it is fascinating because Amber Heard in the audio is mocking Johnny Depp, saying, Oh, what are you going to do, Johnny? Tell the world that you're a victim of domestic violence? See how many people believe you. You're bigger, you're stronger. I'm a 115-pound woman. You're going to get on the stand, Johnny, and say that I started it? Really?
So what's interesting...
She's mocking him.
Well, here's the thing. She went public and said he did that to her.
I think she has twisted this whole thing.
That's insane.
And I think that she pushed Johnny to the point where he flipped out, and then she recorded him flipping out. But I think she is the devil.
But did she recorded him getting mad? I don't think she recorded him.
She recorded him
her.
flipping out and throwing stuff. But what did she do before that built up to that? She was hitting him, and she's admitting it.
So many people turned on him. They were like, "Oh my gosh," because they believed her.
And that is messed up. I mean, she's mocking him and saying, what are you going to do? Say you're a man that's domestic violence victim? Oh, nobody's going to believe you. I mean,
that's crazy.
That
man.
is crazy to the next level. This chick needs to be blackballed from acting. I mean,
yeah, I know people are trying to petition to get her knocked out of the Aquaman 2 film project, I guess. So
this is not cool.
It is so not cool on every level. Crazy.
I believe this might be the audio that you were talking about.
You know, it's a fair fight. It sees how many people believe or side with you.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly, because you're bigger and you're stronger. And so when I say that I thought you could kill me, that doesn't mean you counter with you also that you lost your own finger. I am not trying to attack you here. I'm just trying to point out the fact of why I said call 911. Because you had your hands on me after you threw a phone in my face, and it's gotten crazy in the past, and I truly thought I need to stop this madness before I get hurt.
Oh my God.
And I never think about myself that way. I never defend myself that way. I never see myself as a victim. It's to a fault, you know?
All right. Yeah.
Where's the part? I really want to hear the part where she says, no one's going to believe you that you were a man and the victim of domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
See how many people believe you or side with you. That, according to the transcripts, that's in there, but it might take a lot of listening to find it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see what we get on that.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by Paddle Fest, which happens this Saturday at Harborside in Jupiter. It's going to be all kinds of fun for the whole family, paddle boarding, kayaking, all that stuff. So we'll see you out there starting at 9 a.m.
Coming up here in just a minute, we have got a round of KVJ Court coming up. What do you think about the concept? You've got a kid that you're trying to get to lose weight. They are a little bit overweight. They need to cut some lbs. Is it a terrible idea to come up with a monetary reward system to give them money for healthy habits that they start doing? That is a disagreement between one couple. We'll hear what they got to say about it next.
I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames alert the trees, spread to fallen leaves. Now they're right upon me. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. I've been having dreams, splashing in the summer street, tripping, I fall in. I wanted it to happen. My body turns to ice, crushing weight of paradise. Solid block of gold, lying in the cold. I feel right. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I feel so loved. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so. Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so loved.
We've got a KVJ Court here today with a couple of parents here that have a disagreement on how best to encourage fitness with their 14-year-old daughter. Julie doesn't agree with the tactics that her husband Dennis wants to take with this and thinks that physically you're trying to accomplish something, but your means will damage her mentally. Is she right? So, Julie, tell me a little bit about what it is your husband wants to do, his plan that you don't necessarily love so much.
Well, we have a beautiful 14-year-old daughter who's been struggling with weight gain throughout her whole life. This isn't anything new. But she's at an age now where it's bothering her.
Okay.
And I'm the first one to admit that I am guilty of having junk food in the house, and it's a huge bone of contention in my marriage.
Okay.
But my husband is so extreme in his healthy eating and exercise that he feels this is actually a form of child abuse. So he wants all the junk food out of the house, and he feels that we're enabling her, and I will be willing to remove the junk food. He wants to set up financial rewards for exercising good, healthy food choices, and we already do that for her doing her chores.
Okay.
The problem that I see is I don't agree with giving financial rewards for external beauty. And I think she's at a critical age at age 14. Every woman out there knows that. This is a very difficult age for a girl.
Okay.
And to associate your external appearance with financial gain is going to it's going to be horrible. It's going to give her poor self-esteem. It's going to, worst of all, she's going to realize that her father is so focused on watching her weight and body size that he's trying to transform her into a different version of herself that he thinks is better.
Okay, so it's like an I'm not worthy kind of thing. It's like, my dad observes and I need to try to get to his standards for me, then this is something that he is pushing. And you feel like financial rewarding. Now, you do it, you said for chores. Do you do a financial reward system for grades too?
For grades, for rewards,
okay.
Yes.
All right, so this would just be another element of that.
Fine.
Okay. All right. So you just think that...
I don't agree with tying the weight situation to financial gain. I think that rewards financially for other things is appropriate, not this. Not to a 14-year-old girl.
Okay.
Every woman out there can relate to it. We have a hard enough struggle with our bodies, let alone put this kind of pressure on.
Okay. All right. Well, let me hear from your husband here, Dennis. Dennis, obviously, this is part of what you're hearing in your idea here to reward your 14-year-old daughter to get her to, I guess, get physically healthier with her food and exercise and whatnot it might be, and you've got a reward system here. Why do you think it is a good idea and you don't agree that it would be damaging to her psyche?
I mean, look, as parents, our job to teach them how to properly approach work, chores, and our health. I mean, kids and, adults too, but like everyone responds well to incentives. And yeah, my wife you know, my wife doesn't have a problem rewarding her financially for her grades and chores and stuff, but like, I don't understand why it would be a problem. You know, she thinks that doing it for her weight's going to devastate her, and I just disagree.
Okay. Well, to me, I would lean on talking to somebody who's been a 14-year-old girl or a teenage girl. How would this, if your dad, and if you did a united front, your parents say, hey, we reward you financially for chores and grades, and if you do whatever this might be, if you don't eat junk food, you get rewarded. Or if you eat vegetables, you get rewarded. Or if you go outside and play or exercise for an hour a day, you get rewarded. If there are weight loss goals, I don't know. Virginia, what do you think? Is this damaging to the self-esteem of a 14-year-old to put money on fitness?
I don't know about putting money on fitness, but if your daughter is overweight, I agree with your husband that it is child abuse to have junk food in the house all the time, and you're contributing to her struggling with too much weight. Now, if you've got a normal kid, normal BMI, normal everything, fine, junk food it up. But if you have a kid that is struggling with extra pounds and then you put that junk in the house, I think that is absolutely part of the child abuse.
I used to have some uncomfortable conversations back in the day when I used to coach little kids, and the parents would come up to me and they'd say, I want you to be honest with me. Is my kid too overweight? Blah, blah, blah. And then if the kid was overweight and you tell them that, like, okay, I don't want to be honest with me. How dare you talk about my kid that way? A lot of times they would get offended, too.
I don't think you should tie money to it, though. I really don't think you should tie money to it. I think that all of you should together realize that you're going to exercise as a family and make healthy food choices as a family. You don't tell her it's because you think she's overweight. You say, this is our family plan to get healthy and make changes because we're all lacking in the dedication to this.
If you were her age, though, and your parents came to you and said, we're going to do this for a goal, it's not about you losing weight. It's about you achieving just certain goals. Not how you look, about how you feel. And then they put a price tag behind that. Would that make you feel weird?
I think putting the price tag behind it does make it weird. And
Okay.
I don't like putting the money with it because, I think that does send a weird message. Once you start paying someone to be skinny, I think that is just too muddy for me. But you can absolutely, as a family, stop having junk food in the house if your kid has a weight problem. That is your fault as a parent.
I think that's a good step one. And then the question I would have is, does it become something that the kid just always wants to go to the friend's house where they have the junk food? I mean, if you're 14 and you don't have junk food at home, I think
You're
we all
right.
know, you go find it at a friend's house or you get it another way.
You're always able to find a Swiss cake roll. They're everywhere, y'all.
Yeah.
Sure, but if your family has a plan and you guys are supporting and helping each other and you're doing it together and you're preparing food together and you're going for walks together, I think that child will be more likely to stick with the family plan than to go out seeking Swiss cake rolls.
But I think the reason why the dad wants to put some kind of incentive out there is because the kid probably doesn't want to go out and do that. And it's hard to make people do something they don't want to do, especially if you're watching them be unhealthy and you're not getting a support system. I think he's not trying to make her feel bad. I think he's trying to give an incentive to make it fun for her.
Because maybe kind encouragement, like what Virginia's talking about, is not enough.
That ain't going to work with everybody, y'all. Some people like that dollar bills, y'all.
If that's what it takes, if your daughter can't be motivated by any other means, then I think it's a desperate move by a desperate dad to keep his child from being overweight. I think it's good parenting to teach your kids healthy eating and exercise.
I just grew up in a household where you were told to go exercise, and there were people that would not get off the couch to go exercise. They revolted. I'm not going to go play tennis right now.
Well, and it becomes challenging just when kids have activities, parents have meetings, things like that. You get thrown off your rhythm, and then next thing you know, your good intentions have kind of been like, when's the last time we went out as a family and exercised?
But your daughter's now 14. I mean, you guys should have been doing this 6 years ago.
But it's too late, though.
If she's struggled with weight most of her life, this is something that you had to look at when you first saw her struggling and change what you keep in the home.
Sure. But you're here now.
Yeah, when I say it's too late, I mean it's too late to go back and say...
You can't change that.
Oh, you should have done that, because that's how people get mad at each other.
Maybe there's somebody listening that has a younger kid who's struggling with this, and they'll hear it, and then you'll be able to help them with your story. Yeah, it's too late for you guys to start over.
And sometimes people don't like honesty either. The parents will ask you about certain things about their kid. You know, I'm just talking about it on the baseball level, and then you're honest, and then they get kind of offended. It's very touchy.
Well, your thoughts for Julie and Dennis? She just thinks it's going to be damaging psychologically to their daughter to put a reward system financially on fitness goals. Dennis thinks, hey, this is just where we are and what I need to do to make it happen. What are your thoughts? 877-979-9763. You can get a hold of us, 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey, you tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city and I broke down crying. 4 years, no calls. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar, and I can't stop. No, I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder. Pull the sheets right off the corner of that mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. 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 We ain't ever getting older.
You've got a 14-year-old daughter. You love her to death. She's acknowledged that she would like to have a healthier lifestyle. You're trying to help her out. You already give her monetary incentives for grades and chores and other things, so why not give monetary incentives for healthy habits? That's at least what Dennis, the dad, thinks. But Julie, the mom, disagrees and thinks that it could be damaging to her mental health and psyche. What say a lot of people? Well, we got some calls here. We got some texts, 877-979-9763. One text says, I'm sorry, but I am with Julie, the mom. Linking any type of money to appearance with girls is damaging to her self-esteem. A better approach would be to start preparing healthy meals together with her and eat it as a family, start packing healthy lunches and exercising as a family, make it a family bonding thing. The worst things my parents would do when I was a kid was get on me about my weight and then not do anything with me to lose the weight. Money motivation didn't work. It made me feel worse.
I do like the idea of constantly making meals. If you're the one supplying the food, you control what's coming in the house.
Totally, and you can have fun with it too. I know my kids love being a part of the meal prep, and then they take ownership of it, and then they're like, okay, we're doing this together. It's family time.
And you can make exercising fun if you get a little creative with it.
You can.
You can, sort of. Exercise is pretty awful, though.
Kids love to go biking. I mean, you should get family bikes, and then every night, after dinner, you all go for a little bike ride together.
There's a lot of options of what you could do. Another text here says, so toxic. Growing up, my parents were so worried about my weight because I was a chubby kid, and it gave me such awful self-esteem, and I struggle with so many mental health issues and still do. because they were constantly worrying about my weight. It doesn't matter what the internet is as a teenage girl. It's going to make you feel like you aren't good enough for your own parents. You have to be very careful with this.
Do you think you should force your kids to exercise growing up because you're trying to keep them healthy? 'Cause I know some parents will not make their kids exercise because the kid doesn't want to do it and they think they are being abusive. But I've known other parents that they make it mandatory that the kids get some exercise to burn the calories.
Yeah, as a parent, I'm okay with that. You know, we do situations with my son Cannon. We did with the kids, the twins that are older and grown and on their own. But yeah, there was times where you had to go. Now, I believe in playing. Active play. And that's the best thing to do. I want them to do something they're going to enjoy doing. I'm not going to be putting them on the free weights and making them do burpees. But
you could go throw a football and get sprints done that way, trick them into running because it's a little game now.
Yeah, you got to balance everything out. A little bit of the balance that we do is homework, reading, exercise, and then you get your screen time and do your own stuff. So those 4 things kind of rotate around in our free time as a family. Carly's on here from Coconut Grove, The Grove. Carly, what is your thought on this?
Hey, KVJ.
Hello.
I just wanted to start off by saying that I don't have any kids, so I just listening. I love you guys. But, yeah, I agree with the text messages where they're kind of more leaning with mom, where they don't agree with rewarding her financially for eating better or exercising. But I think also they were saying that, like, you know, the text messages were saying, like, the parents have been on these people since they were younger, and it's really kind of messed them up. But I think now, like, the parents in this situation didn't really care about the weight. It's now the daughter that's realizing it and seeing it. And like me, personally, I've struggled with weight as well. So, and my family has. I think if you make it more of a team effort, like you guys were saying, do things together, because if you reward her financially, and let's say she has a cheat day where no one knows about it because everyone kind of messes up, and she could, you know, go around sneaking and maybe lying and saying, oh, no, I ate good, and then just creating bad habits for her and her eating in the future. So I disagree with Dad totally. I think Mom is 100% correct. Just don't reward it financially. Make it a team. Make it a family thing.
Okay. Because even when you're
do it together.
Even when you're sticking on your little agenda, you're going to probably yearn for a chocolate bar every now and then.
We all have cravings, and we all fall off occasionally. It's normal and it's okay. It's just when you're consistently doing it right and then you fall off a little bit. If you do 5 days right and 1 day wrong, you're winning. That's winning.
But if the parent is, though, continuing to feed junk food, and cause I would see it all the time.
I know.
In baseball, they would give kids donuts and all this food, and then they'd ask me all these questions about it. I'm like, yeah, you might not want to do that. Look, it's tough for me to see because I love donuts.
He's overweight. He doesn't want to run, and you're giving him a donut. You're the problem. You're the grown-up. You're the parent.
People don't like hearing that, dog.
Sorry, it's the hard truth. And if you don't like hearing it, it's because it's hitting too close to home.
Someone else said, too, on that in a text, just don't restrict too much because it could turn into binging, sneaking food issues. I went through this, and I still struggle with secretive eating sometimes.
Sure. Yeah, that's true, too. You have to have a balance, and you have to not completely deprive yourself. You have to give yourself a little bit of fun.
Yep. Somebody said, as a fat child, my parents and doctors would always say I need to lose weight, but nobody did anything to help me.
That's it. See, you got to put the plan in place.
Yeah.
Kids don't know.
No.
You're the grown-up.
I will tell you, as a grown-up who I am all about eating right and trying to work out whenever I can, as much as I can, I am confused. I am an adult that is always searching and trying to read up on this stuff, and I can't even tell you what to do.
So how do you expect a 12-year-old to know?
Well, I mean, think about when you were 12. I mean, going out and exercise. If you don't want to exercise, you don't have someone guiding you and being a bit of a guidance counselor for you. You're not going to do it. A lot of kids won't.
And that's your job, parents.
Yeah. And you may not get it all right, but we pretty much know that having a good amount of vegetables in your diet is pretty good. So try to go with that, and moving your body a little bit is pretty good. So 2 things to possibly work on with your child. And you need it too, parents. So do it with your kids.
Gosh,
because you ain't getting skinnier either.
There's some broke down vegetables out there. The radish. Radish?
Radish is terrible. I don't even know. Some things I don't even consider a vegetable because they're that terrible. And a radish is right there with it. I don't like it.
I like radishes. They're nice on a salad. It's a texture thing.
You would like that, DeQuesta. It's kind of a fancy vegetable.
Okay, so in this debate here, I got to tell you, Dennis, sorry, you're losing on this. Not many people are backing up the concept of incentivizing with money the weight loss. A lot of people were backing up healthy habits, doing it as a family, bonding, making it fun, and learning, hey, you eat this, you'll feel better, you'll look better, you'll be happier and have better self-esteem likely. And if you eat this, then it's not going to get you where you want to go. So there you go. Let me see. Also, we got Candy from Margate with a good tip as well if you're looking for advice on this. You said there are apps that can help, Candy?
Yes, actually, I have a phone app, and actually, I just started on a Fitbit today.
Mm-hmm.
I already lost 10 pounds within 2 weeks.
Wow.
And basically what it is it trains you on how to think. It uses psychology and research to kind of train yourself into having healthy habits. So you have green foods, you have yellow foods, you have red foods. The red foods are kind of things that they're healthy to eat, like nuts and things like that. But you have to eat in moderation. And so they give you a certain budget, and, you know, you have kind of what your goal is of what your calorie intake is.
Okay.
But it's a little bit different because you have support. You have someone that helps you with goal setting that's assigned to you, and you also have, like, once you get past your first 2 weeks, then you get a group, and you kind of support each other. And so you have that dynamic as well. So it's really great as an app. It syncs with most Fit watches, things like that. And it can be great also. I mean, if maybe the mother does it with her, you know, even if she's eating maybe not so healthy things, sometimes maybe even just doing so much is like weighing food together or things like that, where it's not like it's
learning the process together.
But, at the same time.
Do you have a name for this app, Candy? Because a lot of people are texting you right now want to know what it is.
It's called Noom, Noom. So yeah, like the first 2 weeks I got free, and then I have to pay like a flat rate for 4 months.
Okay.
And you know, I'm
How much is
in
it?
so
How much is it, that flat rate for 4 months?
It's $129.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Your name is Candy, and all I can think about is eating something from the vending machine. All this talk about food. And
it's tough to have
radishes.
It's tough to be on a diet when your name's Candy. You're
Focus,
right.
bird.
So you need an app to do it. That's great information, though, Candy. Thank you so much for that. Noon is what it is, and there's a lot of other apps that are out. Noon, what is it?
Noom.
N-O-O-M?
Noom.
As in M as in M&M.
Stop saying candy references.
It's Zoom as in M&M.
Zoom?
Noom.
Oh, my gosh. Noom.
Okay, Noom. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Why?
What
It's
do you
so
want?
difficult.
Oh, did you just start working with me?
Somebody else said My Fitness Pal is one that you can check out. So if you've got an app that you are doing that works for you, then you can do that. And yes, some of them, unfortunately, do have a very high rate with that. But maybe
Send us
that's
the
where,
ones that are free.
maybe that's where your money goes. Instead of giving it to your daughter, it goes to getting an app that can help everybody else and you protect your self-esteem. All right, we got a mystery box round coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Who's going to be playing? What could possibly be in it today? We're going to find out coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins are wanted. Schedule your test drive now. offleaseonly.com. A pair of crashes really slowing you down this morning. 95 southbound in Palm Beach County. Watch for that first one just after Lantana Road, blocking 2 lanes, and another major incident beyond Linton Boulevard causing some slowdowns. We're also still seeing delays following an earlier incident on Okeechobee Boulevard. Watch for that at Crestwood Boulevard. Also have a crash on 6th Avenue South right as you're approaching 95. That's the eastbound side. Plus, you're under speed 95 northbound on the approach to the Belvedere Curve and slow on both sides of the turnpike between the Lantana Toll Plaza and Southern Boulevard. In Broward County, watch for slowdowns on the 75 northbound. We have a wreck blocking a center lane right as you're getting to Sheridan Street. Also still seeing delays on 95 southbound following an earlier accident in the express lanes right at Sterling Road. And we also have an incident on the Davie Road extension between 72nd Avenue and Sterling Road. The roadway shut down there. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Amy!
Okay, Kevin, I'm here as a friend, but also as a professional. I need to inspect your Wi-Fi network security.
Well, we have Xfinity XFi, so we know when devices are protected from threats.
Okay, smarty pants. Let's see if you know everything that's connected and protected, shall we?
Okay.
This smart speaker.
Connected and protected.
This baby monitor.
Connected and protected.
Okay, but what about this?
Amy, that's a ferret.
What? Oh, hello.
With Xfinity XFi, if it's connected, it's protected. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Or learn about options to customize your own package. Plus, now you can get advanced security free when you get the XFi Gateway. Go online, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to learn more. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Ends 3/22/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Wake up with WPTV.
I'm meteorologist Glenn Glazer. Trust the unmatched experience of WPTV First Alert Weather.
Be prepared.
You'll know first, keeping you ahead of the weather.
Alerting you fast so you know first.
I'm Holly Davis. Road construction, not a problem. WPTV First Alert Traffic.
Know first. Avoid the jams.
More experience, more technology, putting you first.
Weekdays, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Watch WPTV.
Hey guys, it's Virginia. Coming down with the flu can be a big bummer. The coughing, sneezing, achy feeling, it stinks. That's why MD Now is offering a $15 flu shot this season. Check out MDNow.com for their $15 flu shot offer and find a location or walk right in today. MDNow.com. Offer restrictions apply.
Join Planet Fitness for just 25 cents down, $10 a month. In club or at planetfitness.com. Deal ends February 13th.
Join for just 25 cents down and $10 a month with no commitment. Hurry, offer ends February 13th.
See club for details.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, Dunkin's got some great stuff. As always, the Dunkin' Go-Tos, baby. You can get a great deal on you can get a deal on 2 of your favorites for $2, $3, or $5. We also have the Girl Scout inspired flavors. They are now at Girl Scout cookie inspired flavors are now at Dunkin'. Thin mints and coconut caramel coffee flavors are back. Grab a medium latte or cappuccino for $2. From 2 to 6 p.m., that's a medium latte or cappuccino for $2. KVJ and Jay Bird run on Dunkin'.
Join the Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County for the 5th Annual Palm Beach Paddle Fest this Saturday, February 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the waterfront at Harborside Place in Jupiter. There's 2 races, sponsored by Blue Line Surf and Paddle, a giant water slide, face painting, and more. For info, visit palmbeachpaddlefest.com.
From My Wife and Kids, Boy Scout, Major Payne, Mo Money, and so much more. It's Damon Wayans at the Palm Beach Improv.
Life is like a roller coaster ride. As soon as you think you figured this out, it's over. And then you go into a backwards loop. And you come out and now you're 55. You got bunions on your feet. You done lost all your teeth. Start to see yourself losing hair. Point, 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 point. And some friends are gone and you still got student loans.
Get tickets at palmbeachimprov.com. And don't miss Roy Wood Jr. coming soon.
Oh boy, you are good. I love the selection at Off Lease Only. They've got so many vehicles. Seriously, if you're thinking about anything, a car, a truck, an SUV, a van, it doesn't matter. They have it all, and they have hundreds of everything. They've even got brand new 2020s on the lot right now. A lot of these cars, too, the 2020s, 19s, 18s, they're still under the original manufacturer's warranty. Save the depreciation of buying new, buy nearly new, and save thousands. Stop by and take a test drive. You'll be so impressed with the selection and the pricing, and they really treat you right. OffLeaseOnly.com. Trade-ins are wanted. Financing is available. Why would you pay more? I don't get it. Go to Off Lease Only and pay less.
Injured? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Need a car? H. Gregg of West Palm Beach has what you're looking for. Pre-owned Nissan, just $8,000. BMW, just $18,000. We'll pay thousands above market value for your trade-in. H. Gregg of West Palm Beach. Car buying redefined.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid conditions with winds slowly increasing out of the south-southeast. Then this afternoon, very warm and windy with high temperatures in the mid-80s. Winds will remain gusty out of the south-southeast. Skies will stay partly sunny. There's just a slight chance for isolated rainfall. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Glenn Glazer on 97.9 WRMF.
Bundle home and auto with Farmers Insurance, and you could save an average of 20%. We know a thing or two about how to save a buck or two. Call 1-800-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Reported 2018 nationwide average savings underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, hey, make sure you check it out, the KVJ After the Show podcast, where we can talk about all the behind-the-scenes things that are happening here on the KVJ Show. Sometimes we even talk about some of the live commercial guffaws we have on the show and why it was so funny. Yes. We'll be addressing one of those coming up today. If you want to check it out, it's live on YouTube. You can watch it about 10:15. Also, it's on demand there after we're done. You can also get it on our podcast and the podcast apps. All you have to do is just search for the KVJ Show pretty much anywhere on planet Earth, and we are on whatever platform that you want us on. And if we're not, let us know what platform it is, and we'll get there. It's the KVJ After the Show podcast later today.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We got a couple little tidbits of advice here as we had a KVJ Court about whether or not it's a good idea to offer financial incentive to a 14-year-old girl to have a healthier lifestyle. Pretty much the consensus was no. That could develop issues later on in life. Family habits are better. Exercising as a family, eating healthier as a family, being involved with her. So it's not like you need to do this and we're going to sit here and eat our bonbons. But if you're looking for some apps which do help give you some guidance, motivation along the way, and if you don't want to pay a ton of money, somebody said Lose It is a free app, and so is the MyFitnessPal by Under Armour. It's free and great. So there are a few other than just Noom, Noom, that does cost some money.
My favorite app, Potato Skins Appetizer.
Okay, a different kind of app.
I thought you were a mozzarella stick guy.
Oh, baby, I am. I can live in both worlds. I can potato and eat cheese.
Okay. I believe we got a mystery box that we're going to be doing here today, a round. Now, some people are in on getting the item for the mystery box, so they are not going to obviously be able to put their hand in the mystery box. You know what it is.
Oh, that's interesting. Like who's not going to be able to participate in the mystery box, Kevin?
Virginia brought in the item that we have today, so she cannot participate.
So I won't have to get the punishment of it.
That's shocking. And what about you, Kev? You're obviously in the round too, right?
Yeah, I know what it is. They sent me.
Oh, you're out of it too.
Yeah.
And
Denny set it up. Yeah,
Denny's can't do it either. So it's just me and Suits, and
Yeah.
Suits runs KVJ TV. Huh, I wonder how this is going to go.
At least you've accepted it.
I don't know. Yeah, Suits has got a card as well. Suits is in on this. It's okay. All right, Jay Bird.
What does Suits have?
It's a face card. Is that a jack or a king? What is that? I can't see. I'm blind.
He's got a queen.
A queen.
Oh, yeah, I was close.
Interesting.
Face card.
Wow. Well,
Okay.
I got a face card too.
You do?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay, what is it?
J for jackass.
Oh.
Boy, so close. Isn't it weird how that one worked out? So close. Bert thinks he's going to win, gets a face card, and cue my music. That's my jam.
I mean, Riggy is good.
That is the song I love right there.
I like giving false hope.
Ricky, how do you do it?
I mean, you are good.
I am pretty good.
You are good. Denny's, it was Kevin in Virginia before KVJ.
All right, Denny's.
Suits wasn't here.
Oh, that's Reek. That's Reek. He's on Smuggy's payroll.
Oh, that's right.
That's his henchman.
He is. There's an extra ducat in for you later. Thank you, Suits.
All right, give me this awful product.
Gonna break out the mystery box. If you're watching KVJ TV, you can see what is in the mystery box. If you're not dialed up on YouTube right now, just look for the KVJ show. And you'll see it there. We got the mystery box. It is all loaded up with the item. Jaybird's already sniffing.
I do.
The box.
Smell something.
What are you sniffing the box for?
I smell fear.
Okay. What would you say that smell is?
Ooh, it kind of smells good, but it also smells gross. It honestly smells like corn chips and crap.
Okay.
That may be the box.
That actually, yeah.
It does. It smells.
I think at separate times or maybe together we've had both those items in there.
I don't think we've cleaned our box out.
It smells like Fritos and crap.
Okay, Fritos and crap.
Yeah.
Okay. Jaybird is sticking his hand into the box. Describe what you're feeling right now, Jaybird.
It feels slimy.
Yeah, slimy.
It feels. I think I know what that is.
Okay, what do you got?
That's easy.
Yeah.
May I have a cocktail shrimp, please?
Jaybird, yes.
Oh, that's so easy.
Yeah. Virginia wanted you to paw her shrimp before she ate it.
That's my breakfast.
I mean, I sent Kevin an idea for the mystery box, but I think it might have been.
No, it's coming.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and Virginia will be into play.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't know what it is.
This ain't no shrimp.
Yeah, yours is easy. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
So don't worry. You will get your chance next week with the mystery box, Jaybird. That is going to be coming up. All right, time to check in with the world of the insane people.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Sometimes people who are a little older struggle with certain things in life. Sometimes one of those things is driving. We know this here in South Florida, don't we? They also know it in New Jersey, where a 74-year-old guy crashed his car earlier this week because he forgot to take the club off his steering wheel.
Oh, no. He was trying to drive with that thing on there?
Yes.
How?
I have no idea.
You can't even turn the wheel.
No. I don't know how far did he get? What happened? How does this happen that you don't realize that the club is locked into your steering wheel?
Okay, we got to take his license. He's done.
And not to mention, who has the club? I thought they went out in the 90s.
Well, he is an older gentleman. Maybe he's just old school in his security method.
How long has he had this club? Well, they do say when older people are restricted from driving, it actually leads to more accidents. Wait, what?
Really?
Yes.
How?
It leads to more accidents. So let me explain here. They say in Japan, researchers found that people over 75 need to pass cognitive tests in order to keep driving.
Right.
But they found that when older drivers lose their licenses, they often have to resort to bicycling or walking to get around. And apparently they're more dangerous on their feet or a bike than they are in a car. And it actually leads to more traffic injuries among such older people who lack the protection of a car.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, but then innocent people aren't going to get hurt, too. You got to factor in that. Yes, it's keeping the elderly more safe to put them in a vehicle, but what about when they hit a family of 5 in a minivan?
They say that apparently the calamity on the roads is less if you have the old people still driving.
And this is in Japan?
This is in Japan. That's according to their researchers.
Tell them to come down here to South Florida.
Yeah, maybe they have different...
Maybe they don't have I-95.
Well, I can tell you here in America, they have the oldest licensed driver in America. Does he think he's a good driver?
Yes, he is a good driver.
Of course I'm a good driver. That's a silly question. Okay, let's go for a spin.
I closed my eyes most of the time.
We both agree that it'd be better if she sleeps while I drive. Well, the secret to being 107 is simply keep breathing.
107?
He's 107 and still likes to go out driving around a little bit.
I think he's a better driver than me and you.
That's probably true.
I would love to go against a competition and have him whomp my butt.
He sounds like he's very put together for 107.
He's doing
But
pretty well.
I also think you better not cross him. I think if you try to cross him, he's gonna.
Yeah, he don't put up with nothing.
He don't put up with nothing.
There's an Ohio woman that got arrested for drunk driving. The cop pulled her over after she crashed her car into a tree. She's still just kind of like in the vehicle chilling when the cop walks up and says, yes, can I get your license and registration? She hands him a sandwich.
Is it a bribe, or did she think that was her license?
I think she was, I don't know. She probably just heard hand me or, oh, yeah, all I got here's a sandwich. I was going to eat that later, but go ahead. There was a man in Ohio that got pulled over for speeding. And here's the thing. He had some drugs in his car. Not like yesterday where they had this bag is full of drugs on the bag.
Labeled?
Yeah, it wasn't that obvious, but they did notice an open bottle of liquor, so they start looking around. They find a bag filled with pot and a Percocet pill. That's the problem there. But the guy was honest, and he had a good reasoning about the Percocet pill, which apparently is more problematic even maybe than the pot itself. He said, yes. He said, you know, the pot is mine, but the Percocet is not. Don't blame me. Blame my drug dealer. He probably gave me the wrong order. Or maybe it was a drug dealer discount day where you got a free Percocet pill with a dime bag of pot. I don't even know. They call them dime bags these days? I don't even know. What do they call them?
Yes, they call the pot dime bags.
Great. Okay. That's my 90s pot term. There's a person in Naples, Florida, who apparently had a little too much to drink with her husband at the bar. She kicked up her legs, and that bothered the bartender because apparently she wasn't wearing underwear.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
I can see where the bartender might get upset if she's not attractive. You're like, okay, let's get that out of here.
He's like, hey, you need to get your feet off the bar. I'm getting sick. Her husband then jumped in and said, you're not going to tell her what to do, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, you guys need to leave.
She's got her feet on the bar.
Yeah, and they're like, you need to leave. They threw some terrible racial slurs at the bartender. And then the woman said, I don't have to go anywhere because my dad's the chief of police.
Oh, boy.
So here in this Naples town, the police arrive. The woman grabs one of the officers by the hand and asks him to take her to jail. He said, sure. Then the husband says, well, if she's going, I'm going too.
Oh my gosh.
What a
what
romantic
mess.
this guy is.
Yes.
These people are sloppy.
Yes. Disorderly intoxication. Whether or not your dad is the police chief, he's still going to jail in Naples, Florida. Guy in New Jersey kidnapped his girlfriend, shot a cop, and then tried to get away on a tricycle. You guess how it ended.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't get him?
Yes, he's thankfully behind bars today.
A tricycle is not the best mode.
No. Do you think this is a good way to get back at an ex? A guy in Canada told a judge that he set $1 million on fire so he wouldn't have to pay it back to his ex-wife for spousal and child support.
I get it.
I get it too.
But
he'd rather burn it than give it to her.
Now you're going to be in trouble with the court.
Yeah, you can't burn money either.
A judge didn't buy the story on top of it, so he sentenced him to 30 days in jail to rethink what happened to the money. Come back and tell me in 30 days what you actually did with it.
I like it.
Crazy photo I saw today. There's a woman in Italy that has this rare condition where she grows eyelashes in her mouth. They're like attached. They're like coming out like where her front teeth are. So you got her teeth, and it looks like, she got like whiskers coming out.
Like a mouth mustache?
Kind of, yeah.
Can she make her teeth blink?
No. That's a good question. I don't think they move. They just come right down and hang right there. It's crazy. What a weird condition. The president of a dog food company in Texas ate nothing but his own brand of dog food for 38 days as a stunt to prove that it was high-quality stuff. And he said at the beginning it was kind of tough. He missed the taste of normal food, but he said he feels pretty fantastic, and he wound up losing 30 pounds.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. I know it sounds crazy. There's some dog food on the market that's not that bad.
The dog food diet.
It don't taste that bad. I actually love dog ice cream.
No, next time you want to go on a diet, Jay-Bird, why don't we put you on a dog food diet?
I'm supposed to be on one now, but it ain't going so well. My diet.
A dog food diet or just a regular diet?
Just a regular diet.
No, not going well, huh?
Yeah, it's going terrible.
Yeah. It's an odd little photo. A state legislator in Tennessee was drinking out of a Hershey's syrup bottle on the House floor, and they're like, are you just sitting there chugging down chocolate syrup?
Well,
that's not on the diet.
Some people do that, though. I used to do that as a kid. I used to love doing that.
Yeah. Luckily, that wasn't what he's doing. He says he drinks water out of it.
Oh, he's drinking chocolate, and he got busted. He's got a chocolate habit. It's okay, dude.
Okay. You're not believing he's drinking water out of a Hershey syrup bottle?
Why would you do that? You're drinking chocolate syrup because you love syrup.
Maybe he's doing it like we put like blue Gatorade in the Windex bottle and drank it like that. Maybe he's just doing it to be a clown.
I love that joke.
Yeah, it's a good joke.
Do you think people look weird at you if you're drinking out of a gas can?
Yes.
Definitely.
But if you get an empty gas can that's never been used, you could legitimately fill it with Kool-Aid.
I could put some Kool-Aid in that thing or some Tahitian
Oh my gosh. You gotta
squirt.
You gotta go to the racetrack and do
I think
that.
we got a Jaybird reaction video coming up.
They sell empty gas cans at the racetrack because I had to buy one.
Believe me, I know all about empty gas cans.
Yes, we do.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Need a used car, truck, SUV, or van? Shop more than 5,000 low-mileage 2016 through 2020 vehicles in stock and save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Financing available. Trade-ins are wanted. Schedule your test drive now. offleaseonly.com. A pair of crashes really slowing you down this morning. 95 southbound in Palm Beach County. Watch for that first one just after Lantana Road, blocking 2 lanes, and another major incident beyond Linton Boulevard causing some slowdowns. We're also still seeing delays following an earlier incident on Okeechobee Boulevard. Watch for that at Crestwood Boulevard. Also have a crash on 6th Avenue South right as you're approaching 95. That's the eastbound side. Plus, you're under speed 95 northbound on the approach to the Belvedere Curve and slow on both sides of the turnpike between the Lantana Toll Plaza and Southern Boulevard. In Broward County, watch for slowdowns on the 75 northbound. We have a wreck blocking a center lane right as you're getting to Sheridan Street. Also still seeing delays on 95 southbound following an earlier accident in the express lanes right at Sterling Road. And we also have an incident on the Davie Road extension between 72nd Avenue and Sterling Road. The roadway shut down there. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. Looking to get your business off to a fast start in the new year? It's go time. Switch to Comcast Business today. Get fast, reliable internet on the nation's largest gig speed network. Automatic internet backup to keep you connected even if the power goes out. And cloud-based security so you can protect all your connected devices against new threats like phishing and malware. For a limited time, we're extending our amazing offer. Get started now with 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines and sign up for paperless billing and auto pay. Plus, get double the reward with a $200 prepaid card when you make the switch. Kick your year off the right way with fast, reliable internet for your business. Hurry, this amazing offer ends soon. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business, beyond fast.
Comcast Business Security Agent Connection Pro available for additional monthly charge offerings. 2921 prepaid card per company. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra subject to change. Monthly service charge increases by $10 without paperless billing and auto pay.
The following BMW ad is a few years old. A little sibling rivalry is to be expected in any family. That's me a few years ago. Still got it. And that's especially true when it comes to the BMW 3 Series. We're running it again because these 3 Series models are now BMW certified. They may have their differences, but they have much more in common than you think. Oh, they sure do. Like a sporty chassis. Still has that. A 0 to 60 that's as quick as 4.6 seconds. And that in 50-50 near perfect balance for a tighter grip on every turn. Can't forget that. Whichever 3 Series you choose, you'll be driving a vehicle with the soul of a sports car. Yep, that's right. Because when it comes to the BMW BMW 3 Series, sport runs in the family. Couldn't have said it better myself, because I already did. Hurry into your BMW Center today and take advantage of exclusive offers. BMW certified, like new, again.
Right now, get APRs as low as 1.49% for 48 months on select 2016 through 2018 BMW certified models. Visit BMWSFL.com for details.
At the UPS store, we have every ing for gift giving.
Every ing?
Yeah, you know, like packing, shipping, and peace of minding.
Ah, peace of minding.
Well, our certified packing experts will carefully pack your gift. And with our pack and ship guarantee, you'll know you're covered.
Oh, that sounds like a good ing.
With our advanced packing techniques from blocking to bracing,
bubble wrapping,
and bubble wrapping, it's a great ing. The UPS Store. Every ing for gift giving. See Center or visit theupsstore.com/guarantee for full details.
That's the sound of money being poured down the drain. Because if you're not using H&R Block, you may be paying too much for tax prep. But it's not too late. If you switch to Block, you could start saving, which means you can start spending on things you really want, like that waffle maker that also tells the weather.
Waffles toasted. Weather not so toasty.
Expert tax prep for less. Just another way. It's better with Block.
You know, if you've got credit card debt and you look at your statement and you're like, wow, my interest rate is high, we can actually help you with that. My friendship at Debt Helper has been helping people since the 90s with credit card debt. They raise these interest rates so high that if you have any kind of balance, it is really difficult to get out from under it. So what Chip's company does is they're not a debt consolidation loan where you have a new loan on top of the old money you owed. No, it's not that. It is the good way to do it, not the shady way to do it. He actually works with the credit card companies, and they lower your interest rates, and they lower your payments, and then you get them paid off faster and attainably. It is the right way to do this. You pay them off, and I put 2 cards in his program, and I watched my credit score go up while my cards were in the program. That's awesome. Call this number and get in on the program today yourself. 561-472-8021 for Debt Helper.
Good things come to those who wait. At Jersey Mike's, they also come to those who don't. Download our app, order ahead, and skip the line. Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today, Cleveland Clinic Florida is here for you with our nationally recognized orthopedics team. Our whole team is here for you, anytime, anywhere. Find your way to the best care at clevelandclinicflorida.org.
My daughter went to Lynn University in Boca Raton, and I'm glad she did. It had everything that she wanted. A smaller school, family atmosphere, great athletics. They got 26 national championships, smaller class sizes, iPad-powered curriculum. I could go on and on and on, but you got to see it for yourself. And coming up, they got the undergraduate preview day, February 15th, just next week. If you'd like to get in on it and get more information on what's going on at Lynn University, just go to lynn.edu/events, lynn.edu events. If you need a great start to life, I can't imagine a better place than Lynn University in Boca Raton.
This Valentine's Day, Dunkin' is introducing an all-new pink velvet macchiato. Yeah, you heard that right. It's pink.
Pink in a drink.
In stores now.
Now.
Made with rich espresso.
So smooth.
And red velvet cake flavors.
Delicious.
It's the perfect way to treat yourself.
Have yourself a treat.
So whatever you want to say this Valentine's Day, say it with a pink velvet macchiato from Dunkin'.
Pink macchiato.
America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Bagel.
Okay, it's almost opening time. Gotta email photos of this season's line.
As a business owner, you've got a million things to think about.
Can't forget about that video conference later.
Dealing with second-rate cable internet shouldn't be one of them.
But I did switch to AT&T Internet for Business, so I've got this.
AT&T Internet for Business gives you 99.9% reliability, so you can focus on running your business.
Really need to update the website and figure out whatever that was.
And even if the power suddenly goes out, or if a construction worker accidentally cuts your cable line, your internet stays connected on our wireless network with AT&T Internet Backup.
All right, it's go time.
Choose fast, highly reliable AT&T Internet for Business and get a $100 AT&T Visa reward card. Go to att.com/business internet or call 855-433-5700. 855-433-5700 or visit an AT&T store today.
The AT&T Visa Reward Card is issued by the Bancorp Bank pursuant to a license from Visa USA Inc. and can be used everywhere Visa debit cards are accepted in the United States, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. No cash access. The Bancorp Bank, member FDIC.
Raising kids is tricky, and we can use all the help we can get as parents, right, parents? So free help, yeah, free help sounds great. There is an app and a website that gives you just that. Free help, tips, guidance, everything from back to school to finding fun things to do with the kids here locally. It's the Every Parent website and the Every Parent app. The website is everyparentpbc.org, and the free app is Every Parent. That's one word, Every Parent. It's a local go-to resource for everything from expert advice to transitional jitters to preparing for school to focusing, juggling everything. It really is a great resource. You go on there and create a free family profile today. So go do it. It's a website that's everyparentpbc.org or the Every Parent app. That's Every Parent, one word, a free service from the Children's Services Council.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Don't pay more. Save thousands on low mileage 2016 through 19 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
You ever collected anything, Virginia?
Yes.
What do you collect?
When I was little, I collected stickers, and I still have the sticker book from 3rd grade at home. I do. I loved stickers. I was obsessed.
Yeah, I did baseball cards as a kid. There were sticker books that I did then. As I got into my 20s, this is something that you don't even see anymore. I would collect matchbox or matchbook covers from different bars that I went to, because there was a time in my life too where I was traveling a lot and I was all over the country, so I would have a collection of all these cool, bars that I just had turned 21, and so I had a huge drawer of those. And I'd say if I'm collecting anything now, not necessarily a collection, but similarly, I've kind of given up because, the whole smoking game is gone. You don't see those match book covers anymore. I do beer T-shirts from breweries and things like that.
That's cute.
So, yeah, it's kind of my thing.
Yeah, cute is his thing.
Yeah, cute is my thing. Yeah, so I collect
beer
stuff.
Gear.
Yeah, beer gear. I know, Jay-Bird, you got your toy collection that you got going on. You collected that?
I've always been a collector since I was a kid. I loved collecting baseball cards, garbage pail kids, and then, my figures. I still love my toys.
Okay.
Love them.
Are you impressed with this guy's collection? It just got him a Guinness World Record, or increased the record he already had for the world's largest pizza box collection. He now has more than 1,500. In 2013, he set the record, so he just topped his own. He was at 595 in 2013. 7 years later, he's at 1,500.
So wait, question. Is
Yeah.
he ordering pizza and then keeping the box?
He said most of the boxes are unused. I don't even know. Maybe he writes even to or, connects with some of these pizza places and says, hey, I'll pay the postage. Would you send me a box? Most of them never had pizza in them. Some of the other ones where he actually does get a pizza, maybe he'll then try to clean it out thoroughly so that you can't tell it did, and he'll have that.
So there's a lot of hate and fighting in the pizza community right now, and I'm glad that this story is out because I feel like this is going to unite people. I think it's a great thing. It's getting people talking about pizza. Hear, hear.
Okay.
But, you can go online right now and you can buy 2,000 pizza boxes and set them up in your house and beat his record.
Well, do it then. I hear a lot of talking, Sinicky.
Well, the question is, the specifications on his is, I assume they're unique establishments.
Yes.
Each one.
So they're not like generic
No,
boxes.
yeah, he's doing what Kevin does at bars. If he's in New York, he's going to get a New York box. That's kind of his thing.
Different boxes.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I do like that, a collection from around the country.
I feel like Virginia wants to hate on this a little bit.
I'm not impressed.
The only thing about what I don't like about it, one, it takes up a ton of space. 1,500 plus pizza boxes, and I like when people have things that are on display where you can see it. You could walk down a hall, even if it was like beer T-shirts, say, for instance. I used to have a thing. You ever seen it where you can put them in a frame?
Yes.
I framed some T-shirts before, and you can put those up on a wall and walk by and be like, oh, cool. Oh, that's neat. how are you going to display the pizza unless
Easy.
you take the top of the pizza box off and you put it?
Yeah, you can make a pizza box a frame.
But does that count for the Guinness World Record, or do they have to be completely intact?
Well, you're
It
able
would
to
look cool if you made like wallpaper with them. That would
yes,
look cool.
but would that count for your record?
You are able to keep flatten a pizza box out and still put it in a frame and still keep the integrity of the box. But that's a great question, Fat Kevin.
Yeah, I was.
But
just
yeah,
wondering.
you can smush it down and then you can frame it and make it flat and still keep the whole box there and frame it.
Because if they're stacked up in a warehouse, I do agree that's kind of dumb because they're just sitting there and you got them. I mean, I guess you can say you have them. You got a Guinness World Record, which is cool.
Look, he is just doing something goofy and fun in this crazy world we call Earth. And don't we need a little bit more of this?
Hey, he's made his mark.
A little bit more goofiness.
Even if he does nothing else in life, he can say, yeah, I once had the Guinness World Record for the most pizza boxes.
I support it. I think it's amazing.
I can tell you're wearing a pizza t-shirt. So.
Well, pizza, the power of pizza. It brings people together.
Yes. Oh, it does. Including for love. They did a survey on what people really wanted to eat for Valentine's Day, which, by the way, heads up, y'all, it's just like 8 days away.
That's
this
true.
time next week, you better be your mind focused on Valentine's Day.
It's next Friday. So not this Friday, but next Friday.
Oh.
That's Valentine's Day.
A weekend for the lovers.
It is, yeah. Kicks off on Friday, and then bam. For 48 hours, you can go at it like rabbits. Yeah.
That's only the people who just started dating.
Yeah, I know you ain't talking to the married people.
I know you're not talking to people married for 20 years.
Oh, sorry, my screen disappeared again.
Again?
Yes,
Well,
it does this the same time every day.
Well, if you want, I can totally just... I can
No.
stretch with pizza talk.
No,
Virginia, this one Oh, sorry.
That's really kind of annoying. I'd like to get that fixed if we could.
Oh, is that
Being a
distracting?
radio host, when all of a sudden your copy disappears and you don't know where it is, it's very distracting. Yes, they say 20% of people say that they secretly wish their partner would just do pizza for dinner on Valentine's Day.
It's a sexy food.
I think the pizza girls make a heart-shaped pizza.
Adorable.
It is really adorable.
I support it. They should make one, too, for the people who are lonely, like a broken heart pizza. I think that'd sell, too. I think it was...
You can sit at home and eat it and cry.
There are two camps for Valentine's Day. The people who are very vocal about being in love, and then the people who are vocal about, I'm so lonely.
And they all tell their story on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
So if you just were with your lover and you just want to say, hey, you know what? I don't have to be traditional. I don't have to be this or that. Here's what we want to jump on. Pizza 1, a meal that's all desserts 2, fried chicken is 3, barbecue 4, and tacos 5. That's top 5 things that people actually want for Valentine's Day.
And we will put on your favorite movie, baby, and I will give you an hour-and-a-half massage.
Yeah.
Maybe with some chocolate.
Who are you talking to? Denny's?
I'm just talking.
Yeah, they say in talking to the chocolate with Valentine's Day, boy, the chocolate-covered strawberries. They say that searches for chocolate-covered strawberries go 678% up this week.
Definitely Hoffman's has the best.
Mm-hmm.
They are so good and so plump.
Oh, I could eat so many right now.
I could too. And they come refrigerated. And then if you leave them out for just like 5 minutes, they get a little condensation on them.
Oh, I love it. I love a sweaty chocolate strawberry.
They're so good.
I like
Yeah.
when food gets sweaty sometimes.
Well, we've got something for you. It is a big old basket from Hoffman's valued at $200. That's how much stuff they're cramming in this basket.
Oh, my. That's a lot.
And we're going to be giving it away next week. If you would like to get it, here's what you got to do. I want to see if we have any romantic poets left out there today. Is it a dying art? Or can people still craft a great love poem? And, you could get real sappy, or you could have it, fun.
Or you could make it carnal.
It could be sexy and funny.
It's just got to be enough where you can put it on the radio so you can win.
Well, you could be carnal and radio friendly.
That's what you need to be.
You know us. We're the judges, so make the judges happy.
Yes. So you've got till Monday to get these to us. So work on them right now. You got now through the weekend, start thinking about Valentine's Day. I hope you get your mind there too, so that you're like, okay, Valentine's Day is going to be next weekend. This weekend, let me start getting my mind ready. Let me write out a little love poem. You email it to us, mail@kvjshow.com. And then early next week, we're going to be picking our 3 favorites. And then the audience will pick the winner. That winner gets the $200 basket to Hoffman's, and then you can read it to your loved one.
Question. I was just wondering, how long do you want these? Because I can see some people really going real big and writing a long one. I think if it goes real long, you kind of throw yourself out of contention.
Well, you're playing to the audience. Keep that in mind. I mean, what is today? Everybody, Twitter wants you to how many characters now? So, you know,
quick hits.
Yeah.
Quick, hard and fast.
That's kind of, yes.
Just like you in bed.
Whatever.
That's what some people are looking for. Yes. So put something together. If you've already written a classic before, that you say, oh my gosh, yes, it's got to be original, because we will check. Plagiarism will get you disqualified, just so you know.
Don't try to pass off somebody's song lyrics as your original poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be sending us no Creed song.
Yeah, if you send like, I'll be there for you, these 5 words I swear to you, they would be like, no.
Wait a minute.
No, I don't think so. That's not going to work. Mail@kvjshow.com. Get those to us by Monday morning.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
There is nothing like a relaxing night's sleep in a Sleep Number bed. If you've never laid in these beds, you've got to go in the store. Let them do their Sleep Number mapping on you and give you your sleep number, and you will just be like, in heaven.
Yes, I keep my number at 100. These beds are therapeutic. If you got a bad back like me, they really do help you.
The thing I love, and it does help you, it will actually track how you are sleeping and give you personalized insights for your best sleep. So you will feel better, more rested, be more productive, and a better version of you the next day.
Go in there now and discover proven quality sleep. Save 50% on the 360 limited edition smart beds. It's the ultimate sleep event, and Sleep Number, of course, is the official wellness partner of the NFL. You'll only find Sleep Number beds at Sleep Number stores.
Yeah, I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Check them out in Boynton Beach, right next to the Fridays near the intersection of Congress Avenue at Old Boynton Road.
We love the mall at Wellington Green. We love the new store on North Lake across from Costco. Doesn't matter where you go lay in the beds and tell them KVJ sent you in.
Join Planet Fitness for just 25 cents down, $10 a month. In club or at planetfitness.com. Deal ends February 13th.
Join for just 25 cents down and $10 a month with no commitment. Hurry, offer ends February 13th.
See club for details.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
The Daytona 500. Be here on February 16th to witness the biggest race of the year, where one driver will make history as a Daytona 500 champion. Be here to feel the power that takes your breath away and brings you to the edge of your seat, and to experience the thrill of one of the greatest events in sports and one of the most iconic events in the world. This is the Daytona 500. Tickets are available now at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or Daytona500.com.
Honey, why are you wearing a tuxedo?
Bud's Seafood Fest.
I love Bud's too, but...
It's the Seafood Fest. Their cod dinners deserve to be eaten in a tuxedo.
And shrimp dinners.
They have limited time offers.
Putting on my evening gown
and the tiara.
Taste buds. Taste the difference. Sheridan House presents the Goliath Gauntlet, 3.1 grueling miles with 20 daunting obstacles. All finishers receive awards and dry fit t-shirts. This event sells out fast. Register for this event online at GoliathGauntlet.com. Sheridan House, answers for today's family.
Hey guys, it's Virginia. You know, the flu can turn all of us into a big baby. The coughing, sneezing, runny nose, and overall achy feelings, they can make you something that you're not. Well, MD Now is offering a $15 flu shot this season to avoid all that. They make it easy with more than 40 physician-led state-of-the-art clinics all throughout South Florida. Plus, they're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day, including holidays. Check out MDNow.com for the $15 flu shot offer, or walk in today with code FSM19. Offer restrictions apply.
This hour's music is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts.
Girl Scout cookie-inspired flavors are at Dunkin'. Thin Mints and coconut caramel flavors are now available. Grab a medium latte or cappuccino for $2 from 2 to 6 p.m. and take on whatever lies ahead. America runs on Dunkin'. Limited time offer. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ e-blast and stay connected.
Got some pretty good comedians going to be in South Florida this weekend. Tomorrow morning, we'll give you the full rundown. Everything is going to be going on in South Florida, so you don't miss out on stuff. But if you don't want to see comedy this weekend, Damon Wayans is going to be at the Palm Beach Improv. We had him in this week. Had the interview on yesterday. You probably hear clips of it here and there. You can go to YouTube and watch the whole interview.
I loved him. He was so good.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, he really is.
But he has such insight and such calm, peaceful, knowledge to drop on you, too. Like, he's funny, but he's he's giving you realness. I just loved it.
Yeah, he was great to have in. I was a big fan of his. So go to KVJ Show's YouTube channel if you want to see that interview. I believe we have that posted up there for you to check out. And if you want to go see him this weekend at the Palm Beach Improv, and you know the KVJ Show. That is the key here. You know the KVJ Show. You're a big listener. You have been for a while. This is speaking to you. 877-979-9763. It's a chance to play along and win it for everybody. I'm going to get 3 people here on the line. I'm going to ask a question about the show. And, only a diehard fan would probably know this question. It's something you can't easily Google. And if you can't answer, we're going to go through all the other contestants. If one of you gets it right, then you'll all win. If not, then you'll all lose.
Sorry.
You okay?
I get choked up when Kevin talks.
You get choked up when Kevin talks because you're just in love?
Thank you for the addition.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, my gosh.
You love him that much.
I didn't know what I was going to say. I apologize. What great radio excellence. Having a rough hour.
I can't believe we haven't got that Marconi yet.
We're working on the macaroni.
We got that. Yeah, so you got Damon Wayans, who's going to be at the Palm Beach Improv. Give away some tickets here in just a second. Harlan Williams going to be at the Comedy Club at the Hard Rock this weekend. He's going to be doing tonight through Saturday. You can go and check him there.
Also, adorable.
Yeah, he's
great
a funny
guy.
Dude. Yeah, good dude. And if you go back and remember the 90s, Fran Drescher is going to be at the Florida Comedy Film Festival at the Willow Theater in Sugar Sand Park in Boca Raton tonight through Sunday.
Mr. Sheffield.
Yes.
Not that good?
No, it's pretty good.
It's all right.
Hey, Mr. Sheffield.
It's getting worse.
So you choked twice.
Yes. Consistency is key. All right, 877-979-9763. Try to win it for everybody to see Damon Wayans next.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, child, tired of the bush. Gone, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get some new in there, swimwear, going to the pool. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know you a star, you can touch the sky. I know that it's hard, but you have to try. If you need advice, let me simplify. If he don't love you anymore, just walk your findings out the door. I do my hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as hell. Baby, how you feeling? Woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. Gotta take a deep breath, time to focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through. I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you. Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong, we can make it right. So go and let it all hang out tonight. Cause he don't love you anymore. So walk your findings out the door. And do your hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling? Hair talk, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
yeah, you're going to feel great. Damon Wayans is doing a ton of shows all this week at the Palm Beach Improv. He is a legend. He just wrapped up his show, or finally, I think just kind of walked away from it. He was doing the Lethal Weapon show. Was that like on Fox or CBS or something like that? Remember he had that nut job co-star?
Yes.
They had to get rid of that guy, and there was rumors they didn't really like each other.
He was a bit of a hot, not Damon Wayans, the other cat. I'm not sure. He was a hothead, I believe.
Yeah, he kind of ruined it for himself. But he did that. My wife and kids, a lot of good stuff. The Last Boy Scout, fantastic movie. You can see him this weekend if you don't blow it. Now, we got 3 people here that are going to either walk away all winners or all losers. It's pretty much up to them. We have got here from Port St. Lucie, Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, Pizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've got from Fort Pierce, Samantha. Hello, Samantha.
Hi there.
The Fort?
Yes. And from Green Acres, we have Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Good morning, KVJ.
Yeah,
from the morning. Okay. Now, we're going to go in order here. I've got a question for you about the KVJ show. If you're a diehard fan, you should know this answer. And it does not get said often, but we have definitely mentioned it. Now, if one of the 3 of you gets it right, then you all will win tickets to see Damon Wayans at the Palm Beach Improv. If none of you can get it, then nobody wins, okay?
Okay, let's do this.
You got this, girl. I love it. Attitude. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Virginia. Let's do it.
I feel you, Mama.
Okay. Lisa's very fired up here.
I love her.
Yes.
Okay, the question, we'll start with you, Lisa. You get the first crack at this, and if you don't know it, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're a loser because Samantha and Ashley could bail you out. What is producer Denny's real first name?
I don't know it.
It's okay.
Okay, that's all right. Like I said, do not worry because we've got Samantha here to bail you out. Samantha, what is producer Denny's real first name?
That is Josh.
That is correct. That is correct.
Yay, Samantha! Yay!
How about that? And Ashley, you just called in and just got to sit there to get tickets.
Heck yeah, thank you.
Now, did you know that, Ashley?
Yes, I did, actually.
I was going to say, you're supposed to say yes whether you did or not.
Yes.
We're not going to know the difference. Well, congratulations, ladies. A great show. You're going to get to see Friday night. We're sending you to the Palm Beach Improv to see Damon Wayans, okay?
Yay! Yay! Thank you.
Oh, you are awesome, too. Thank you very much.
The chat room definitely knows his name's Josh, too. They're like, it's Josh!
Yeah, there you go. Simple, just like that. All right, I've got a question for you on how to handle this. A lot of bathrooms that you have anymore are kind of confusing to me. It used to always seem like we had your male-female bathrooms. Now they're working family bathrooms or single occupancy bathrooms into the mix. It seems like it's happening more frequently. I don't know why, but it is troubling. Because I had an episode that happened the other day where I was in a place, and I noticed especially with smaller establishments, they seem to have these kind of bathrooms where just, no matter what gender you are, you would go and use this bathroom, and maybe it's just where we are. But to me, if you are going to be dropping a deuce, you would be extra careful to make sure that you have double bolted that door. And I went in with a full head of steam because Kev had to pee, and I walked right in on a guy that was sitting down on the toilet, full out, and he's like, whoa!
Did you lock eyes?
Yes, with everything.
Where is this at? Can you
It was a place in Delray.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. A smaller restaurant that I did name drop the other day on the show.
He was just there dropping it like it's hot.
But that's on him. He didn't lock the door. It's
Yeah.
nothing to do with the restroom or the setup. I prefer a single stall closed unit.
Kevin, it's not your fault.
How do you handle that? Because I didn't handle it well, and I was shook for a little while where I was just like, oh my gosh. And then, of course, he comes out of the bathroom, and he walks right by me, and now we have this together this weird, odd, secret understanding of one another where I know I've just seen you in a very compromising position.
Well, now you guys have a history together. You guys have a legit...
You have a story.
You have a backstory.
And I feel guilty and I feel shameful.
You didn't do anything wrong.
You're right.
You should not feel that way.
It's not ultimately my fault. But yet, why do I feel shame? And how do I avoid this in the future? Is it just one of those things where you got to roll the dice? If you're going to go to a place that's got a single occupancy bathroom, you just might walk in on somebody doing that.
You can't shake it because you've seen too much, baby. You can't get it out. That's the worst position to be in, just about.
No, the worst is you're on the can and you forgot to lock it, and some guy opens the door on you.
No, what I mean is, as a human, that's one of your that's the worst position to be in, for someone to walk in on you.
Gotcha.
It's tough, and now here you are, both in the same establishment. I'm hoping that he hurries up and gets his check and cashes out and leaves.
I mean, at least it wasn't when I was in first grade, we all had to share one bathroom, and you had to put the light on to let someone know you were in there, and I didn't put the light on because I didn't want to know I was going to the bathroom, and I had to pee, but my mom taught me to sit down to pee. I sit down, I pee, I keep the light out, and then my crush walks in, sees me sitting down. I'm like, I swear I'm peeing, I'm not pooping. And I heard about that for a year.
That's rough.
Yes, because I was sitting on the toilet, and then I'm defending myself that I'm not pooping.
Oh, of course you're pooping.
And she locked eyes, baby.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. You always lock eyes.
It was the beginning of the school year, so it was, yeah.
Now, somebody texted in, they said, Kev, it is your fault. Did you knock on the door before you went in?
You don't have to knock.
And I did not.
No, it's on the pooper to lock.
Yes, you're not selling something.
You're not supposed to knock. You just... I mean, you may want to go in slow.
Yeah, you went in with some gusto.
Don't go aggressive, but go in slow.
I thought about that, and trust me, I tried to learn a lesson from this because I believe with all tough moments in life, there's a lesson to be learned there. And it was a tough moment for me. It was very awkward.
He learned it.
It was, I don't know if he did.
Yeah, you
I don't know.
He needs to learn it.
See, I think the lesson...
I think it scarred me more than it did him.
The lesson you have to learn is you went in full gorilla by pushing the door. You have to go quarter gorilla. Next time, just go quarter gorilla. Barely push the door.
Well, it was you had to turn the handle.
I don't know, man. That's so on him.
It's on him.
And I went in more aggressively because I do a gentle, to see if it's a door handle. If it's, obviously locked, it's going to freeze on you. And so I don't want the person inside to... You ever been in a bathroom and somebody's
Yes.
clearly like working the knob?
Oh, I'll say something. If I'm in there and somebody's working the knob, I'll be like, somebody's in here. You want to calm down?
Yeah. So I didn't want to... So I always go at every doorknob gently. I go in because I don't want anyone in there, if they are in there, to know that somebody's trying to get in. So I went and it was like, oh, that's open. And then I put all my weight and momentum into it, and whoa, hey, I'm sorry.
What would you have done if you had opened the door and the guy goes, Kevin, hey, I love your show. I listen all the time.
Come on in.
Do you have any free tickets?
That'd have been tough. That'd have been tough. Yeah.
You definitely wait until after he comes out to give him the tickets.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, you washed, right? So, yes, is there a lesson to be learned in that? And what is the worst thing you ever walked in on? If you had your own, it could be at a restaurant. It could just be at home. What did you lock eyes with? 877-979-9763. Hit us up and let us know at the KVJ Show.
Do you love the rain? Does it make you dance when you jump with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me, what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever now, do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me, what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more.
You ever walk in on somebody in the bathroom? Is it worse when it's a stranger or better when it's a stranger than somebody you know?
I don't know, man. Suits just reminded me of something we walked in on the tri-rail. It's when we were doing cocktails and karaoke down in Lauderdale.
Yeah.
We were walking into the men's bathroom, and there was this woman sitting there, and she was, I mean, for lack of a better term, spread eagle on the toilet, completely naked, and just dropping it like it was hot. And go like terrible.
She was dancing or pooping?
She's pooping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like pooping.
No, drop it like it's hot. It's a dance move.
She was completely naked, pooping, and it was loud and it was audible. And we go, "Oh, we're so sorry." So, "Oh, it's okay. You can come on in here, baby." And we ran out.
She was naked?
She was naked, and it was one of those toilets where you walk in, there was no door covering it.
Oh, my.
She was just doing all of her business.
I mean, it's definitely not the bright line.
I think somebody had knocked the door down of the one bathroom, but me and Suits were shook, and I think we were late.
Wow. Slowed you down, huh?
You can't unsee that.
You cannot unsee it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are debating as to whether or not you do need to knock on one of those single occupancy bathrooms that you see out in public. Some people are saying, yeah, sorry, Kev, you should have knocked. That is on you.
Maybe we should. Maybe this is all of us learning
Maybe
together.
A quick, gentle, just like that.
Give it a little tap.
My boy Bigfoot says anytime anyone knocks on the door and if he's doing his business, he goes, "Seat's taken."
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I should have. I had other things on my mind. I really had to pee, and I'm like, okay, the door's open. And whoa, hey. Somebody said, how terrifying would that be to be sitting there taking a peaceful dump and Kevin's eyes come in?
It's horrifying for both of you.
I'm going to die on the toilet.
I'm going to get murdered.
But you're right. Oh, my gosh. This murderer just broke in my bathroom when I was pooping.
My eyes are so beady.
I thought I was done, but more came out.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not at all alarming. My gosh.
Somebody said, Kev, could have been worse. You could have walked in on a lady. # me too.
That's true.
That could have looked bad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, I walked in on a coworker one time. And this guy must have been going through some stuff because he was completely naked. Taking a dump.
Some people do that, man.
We locked eyes. I slammed the door, and to this day, we make awkward eye contact whenever we see each other. I know now what he does.
Well, if you're having problems and you're like struggling because you're like getting like sick and crampy, sometimes you get sweaty. And then if you're sweaty, you want to take off all your clothes because you're disgusting. I get it.
Yeah.
It's not right, but I get it.
Somebody said, what did you walk in on the bathroom? Somebody texted in and said, I walked in on my mom. Let's just say that she was doing the Axl Rose with Dad. Oh, yeah. Remember that anagram? Yeah.
Yes, that's rough.
If you listened to the show earlier, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I was 19, it says.
I would much rather walk in on mom pooping than that.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
It's much better?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. That's a tough one to get through. So there you go. Anything to add to it, you always can. 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ Show. That sucks. That sucks. That stinks. You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ Show.
Kevin, you are the least interesting man in the world. You should endorse a beer called Dos Suckies because you suck so bad with everything you do.
Oh. You hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ Show.
You can tell Virginia lies a lot because her nose is huge like Pinocchio.
Oh.
And please, shut your mouth when you take pictures. You look like an aging trout.
Oh, what?
You hate us,
Beautiful.
you hate the KVJ Show.
All I want for my birthday this year is for J-Turd to get the coronavirus. Jason's death would be the only successful thing his dumbass has ever done. # Jason sucks.
Wishing coronavirus on you.
Wow.
I'd rather hear Virginia fart in the microphone than hear that pothead loser Denny's talk. I'd say let Suits talk more, but that moron can't even get the traffic right. Fire them both.
You hate us, you hate the KVJ Show. That sucks.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after the show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
Incubus. Live. 311. And
Bad Flower, August 4th. I Think Financial Amphitheater. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. One incredible night with Incubus, 311, and Bad Flower. For more info and tour dates, check out incubushq.com.
Hey, if you're looking for a reason and a way to get rid of your glasses and contact lenses, I was just tired of having to deal with them when I went to the gym, did anything active. Glasses did not work. I couldn't get the contacts to fit into my eyeballs. I had to do something different, but I was afraid of a LASIK procedure until I went to Banu and talked to their knowledgeable doctors. They showed me the state-of-the-art lasers and let me know about their payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. And I said, you know what the heck? It was so easy, a 90-second procedure. I was back to work the very next day, pain-free too. It's a beautiful thing. Do what I did. Go to Panu Laser. Check them out online at panulaser.com, PANNU laser.com.
Okay, it's almost opening time. Gotta email photos of this season's line.
As a business owner, you've got a million things to think about.
Can't forget about that video conference later.
Dealing with second-rate cable internet shouldn't be one of them.
But I did switch to AT&T Internet for Business, so I've got this.
AT&T Internet for Business gives you 99.9% reliability, so you can focus on running your business.
Really need to update the website and figure out whatever that was.
And even if the power suddenly goes out, or if a construction worker accidentally cuts your cable line, your internet stays connected on our wireless network with AT&T Internet Backup.
All right, it's go time.
Choose fast, highly reliable AT&T Internet for Business and get a $100 AT&T Visa reward card. Go to att.com/businessinternet or call 855-433-5700, 855-433-5700, or visit an AT&T store today.
The AT&T Visa Reward Card is issued by the Bancorp Bank pursuant to a license from Visa USA Inc. and can be used everywhere Visa debit cards are accepted in the United States, U.S. Virgin Islands, and Puerto Rico. No cash access. The Bancorp Bank, member FDIC.
The following BMW ad is a few years old. A little sibling rivalry is to be expected in any family. That's me a few years ago. Still got it. And that's especially true when it comes to the BMW 3 Series. We're running it again because these 3 Series models are now BMW certified. They may have their differences, but they have much more in common than you think. Oh, they sure do. Like a sporty chassis. Still has that. A 0 to 60 that's as quick as 4.6 seconds. And that in 50-50 near perfect balance for a tighter grip on every turn. Can't forget that. Whichever 3 Series you choose, you'll be driving a vehicle with the soul of a sports car. Yep, that's right. Because when it comes to the BMW 3 Series, sport runs in the family. Couldn't have said it better myself, because I already did. Hurry into your BMW Center today and take advantage of exclusive offers. BMW certified, like new, again.
Right now, get APRs as low as 1.49% for 48 months on select 2016 through 2018 BMW certified models. Visit BMWSFL.com for details.
I don't know about you, but the thought of picking up my sofa or moving my TV, I should not be trusted with that kind of heavy lifting. I'm not a mover. You're not a mover either, and we certainly aren't truck drivers. I can barely drive a SUV. I have no business renting a U-Haul, but yet people do it every single day of the week and then hit stuff and cause damage, and then you don't save money at all on your move. You actually spend more money than you would have spent going with Good Greek Moving and Storage, the right move, the right thing for your next move. This way you can take all the stress out of moving. You don't have to do it. They're going to do it, and let them handle it. This is what they do every single day of the week. You can enjoy the fact that you're moving into a new place that you're all excited about. Good Greek Moving and Storage, Star Greek on your mobile phone. That's Star Greek, the official movers of the Miami Marlins, the Miami Heat, Florida Gators, Florida Panthers, Miami Hurricanes, and the KVJ Show.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
If your credit card bills have gotten out of hand, call Consolidated Credit now. If you're making the minimum payments, but your balance is just not going down, call Consolidated Credit now. If the interest rates on your credit cards are so high, it will take years and years to get out of debt, call Consolidated Credit now. 800-299-HELP. They've helped over 5 million people with credit card debt. They can consolidate your debts into one lower payment, reduce your interest rates, and get you out of debt fast. If you're struggling with credit card debt, Consolidated Credit Programs will teach you how to get out and stay out of debt. Call Consolidated Credit now. Call 800-299-HELP. 800-299-HELP. That's 800-299-4357. Or go to 299help.com. Get your life back. Call Consolidated Credit today. Call 800-299-HELP. That's 800-299-4357.
It's time to get your taxes done. Do you ever wonder if you're paying too much for tax prep or how you can even find out? Well, H&R Block has upfront, transparent pricing so you know the price before you begin. And H&R Block costs less on average than independent tax preparers in the area. So if you're the type of person who likes to save money and avoid financial surprises, and I think that's pretty much everyone, it might be time for you to try H&R Block. It's better with Block. Find an office near you at hrblock.com.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Visit 2js.com for locations, and we'll see you for lunch.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
It's about that time to make you some money. Florida Lotto has given us a whole bunch of these X multiplier scratch-off ticket books worth $300. We're going to give you one right now. All you got to do is just be call number 9-877-979-9763 to get it. Scratch away and see what you win money-wise. Maybe get that for Valentine's Day. Be a good little thing to invest. Maybe you could do a trip, fancy meal. I don't know. What is it you would want? What's your ultimate, Virginia, that you like for Valentine's Day? What makes a great gift for you?
Oh, man, that's a good one. I mean, we're trying to save up money for, we're going to Mardi Gras in a few weeks, so I don't want it to be crazy. I would just like a sweet, intimate dinner, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
I don't need any chocolates. I don't need any flowers. I don't need any of that. I think we need more quality time.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
That's it.
We got too many children pulling us in different directions, so that would be the best.
You want the bird to make you some dinner? A little romantic dinner?
Can you babysit?
I could, yeah. I'll make dinner and I'll babysit for Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What have I done?
It's Friday night. Yeah, why not? What else you got going on?
Yeah, you're right. Just a Friday.
Oh, my gosh. Rocco's going to break at least 40 of your collectible G.I. Joes.
Oh, he's coming to your place.
No, I don't think we got to fix this because the last time
I think he said it. It's locked in.
The last time he was there, he stole my key. I don't know what happened to
He took a key to this cabinet, and now Jay-Bird can't get in the cabinet.
Okay, so this is great. So you and Panda, you take Rocco, and you find a nice restaurant, somewhere in West Palm, and you drop off Rocco for a good, 5-6 hours. And you guys go out and have a great time, and then you come back and get them.
That was never a part of the original deal. I said I was going to make dinner. That's what I said.
We want your babysitting skills.
I don't know if you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you missed earlier on the show, we were offering up a $200 Hoffman's chocolate gift basket that has everything in it you could possibly want. We're trying to see if we still have any great romantic poets out there. Send them to us, mail at kvjshow.com. Got to have them to us by Monday morning. We're going to start going over them Monday on the show. And then we'll let our audience vote on what we're going to put up as the best three.
I love it.
Yeah. Kevin sent us a Valentine haiku.
Haikus are fun.
I love this.
Mm-hmm. It says, pizza on my heart, or a heart-shaped pizza too. Jason loves his pies.
Can we please do a haiku pizza segment tomorrow? I want to write a couple of my own, please.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
We'll
probably do it after the show, before the podcast, when it's just a commercial break.
I thought we'd do it in the hall.
We can't even do it in the studio. It's going to make me do it in the hallway.
When I'm walking out back to the office, yeah.
Oh, why don't you do it in the bathroom?
Don't think Kevin Ralston's not going to get some pizza haikus sent from me today.
He's going to be following me around tomorrow, haikuing me.
I got to go remember how a haiku goes.
You got to look it up. There's a whole rule.
I don't know if I'm a fan of haikus. I like my poetry to rhyme. Sorry, haiku, you're weak.
I do like rhyme, but haiku is a little bit fun because there is no. It's like a challenge. It's a fun little.
I'm not a haiku fan.
There are only 3 lines totaling 17 syllables. The first line is 5 syllables, the second line is 7, and the third line is 5 syllables like the first.
All right, you're getting a few tomorrow. I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Are you allowed to make them rhyme?
But then what I want to do is I want to check Jaybird's haikus to see how many actually count as haikus.
I'll guarantee you. So first of all, I'm going to write you a
And then for each one, we shock him that's not actually technically a haiku.
I love it. I'm not doing haikus. I'm doing paikus.
Okay. All right.
I love it. I'm telling you right. It's the first time you're not going to be able to shock me.
We will grade them like a teacher.
Love it.
Yes.
Can you dress like a teacher?
He wants to put you in those sexy librarian glasses. Don't do it.
Okay. A
Don't do it.
cross-dressing teacher.
Don't do it, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. Stacy is on here from West Palm Beach. Hello, Stacy.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
How's everybody this morning?
We are doing very, very well. Are you at work? What's going on with you right now?
Hey, right now, just sitting in the car.
Yeah, okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to give you the scratch-off tickets, book at 300, and hopefully you get some big money in there and maybe buy something crazy like a new phone or something. Cool?
I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
All right. We don't know
All
what
right.
you said.
We
but
love Ruru too.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you won.
Yes, absolutely. Enjoy that. Another chance to win tomorrow.
It sucks because she has such a good spirit. You can
Yeah,
tell
I
she has
know.
some stuff
I
She
to
know.
say.
wants to be in
Yeah.
it so bad,
Yeah.
but she's held back by her cell phone carrier.
I wanted her energy.
I know.
Yeah, it just wasn't going to happen. So, all right, the After the Show podcast is going to be coming up. We're going to play back one of the fun moments that had been in commercial here today. If you're watching KVJ TV, you might have noticed that. If you were like, what are you talking about? You got to listen to the After the Show podcast.
It made us belly laugh.
It was fun.
There goes
It was
that
funny.
endorsement.
No.
Man. Just made it better, Jay Bird. It's positivity. That's how you got to look at life.
So this is supposed to be positive, but I think Virginia's going to take it the wrong way. It's going to, oh my gosh, that's
Okay. All right. All right.
Remember those posters that said, today's the first day of the rest of your life?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true of every day but one. The day you die.
Damn.
Let that marinate in that brain of yours.
I'm already over here stressing about the coronavirus.
No, it just means do it today, baby. Live for today.
You're right. I don't like it.
Carpe diem.
You're right. I don't like it. Okay.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at kvjshow.com.